Mavi on my list. What does that mean, Mavi?
That's a good question.
I have Patreon, Mavi, B-Day
What?
Party.
Maui?
Oh, Maui. I was like, is it movie or Maui?
Daniel Radcliffe and Emma Watson and stuff, they always say like, no, I hate J.K. Like, I totally disagree with everything J.K. Rowling says. So you could be in it.
And just say I hate her. I hate her, but go support the movie, which you'll probably get money from too. I think that'd be my only hard no.
Her name is Trish, she's got the dish and all the gossip's filthy rich, pretty and pink, hot topic queen and says what everybody thinks. She's just Trish.
Hi guys, welcome back to Just Trish and Oscar.
I was trying so hard to hold my laughing for the intro.
They miss the laugh. They miss it.
My eye is watering from holding it in. That is so funny.
We just started. What's the Just Trish and Oscar?
I couldn't like hold in the cackle, and I was like not wanting to interrupt your intro. So
it was a great intro.
It was really good. So I didn't want to ruin it. Oh my god.
We are back.
We're so back.
We're back. And guess what? We're back with a new sponsor. We have Kickoff. GetKickoff.com/Trish, the #1 credit building app. And honestly, this is a good one, you guys. You guys know me and my credit. Started using this, and I'm telling you, it helps build credit no matter how much money you make, no how much rich you are. If you want a good loan, if you want good interest rates, you need good credit. So shout out GetKickoff.com/Trish. Go ahead and 20 minutes from now, you'll hear a full ad read if you want to skip to that part. We love you. Thank you so much, Kickoff. All right.
Let's kick off this episode.
We're going to kick off this episode. Oscar's back after I banished him away for 2 weeks. Everyone's like, where's Oscar? Bring him back. You guys think I like control him? Like I can just like be like, come back right now, Oscar. Like what?
Oh my
like,
god, it literally feels like it's been so long.
Well, it
I
has.
did not believe you when you said it was going to feel like so much time has passed, but oh my god, it really feels like it.
We missed so much. You know what I mean? You missed so much of the drama.
I know. I was debating, like, do I get caught up on everything? And I was like, I think everything I missed is just not part of my journey, and I'm gonna like, I'm gonna be happy being ignorant.
But it was so on par for Oscar. We had Niccocado's Weight Loss, KATSEYE on Michelle. Like there was so much Oscar, and I
was keeping up with like Pop Base like on Twitter, so I was seeing like the headlines, and I was like, this is all I need, you know?
Okay.
Ironically, this is such like a niche reference, but do you remember how the Alyssa Violet Tana feud started? Was when like Tana responded to like this TikToker who was like swinging in the trees like in the jungle. She was like, I'm never gonna know about drama. I'm so at peace in the wilderness or whatever. And Tana was making fun of her. I knew you wouldn't remember, but the people, if you know, you know. I was like, I remember making fun of that girl too. I was like, yeah, Tana's so right. I would be so, no matter where I am, I'm gonna know the drama.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then on vacation, I was like, I don't really care. I was like,
really?
yeah, it was wild. I felt so free.
Okay, so you relate to the girl in the tree.
Yes.
Okay.
Now I totally get her, and I stand with that girl that was in the tree swinging around, not knowing about drama.
And did you like it?
I did for a week. I don't know. If it was 2 weeks, I think I would be bored and like want to know things.
So long. Yeah, when I was thinking, you inspired us to go to Maui. I was like, when I was thinking about going to Maui, I go in the cheap time. I'm going to go when it's like off season. But I was thinking, I think I could only go from like after the podcast on like a Monday, have a guest episode, and come back on like a Sunday. Because I feel like going for a whole week. Or is it nice? I don't know.
It was nice for me. I feel like it might be nice for you too, because you haven't had a vacation in a long time. I literally haven't had a vacation in a year, so it was so nice, and it was a hectic time like overall, so it was nice to like be away. But yeah, I think if it was any longer, I'd probably get a little stir crazy and like, you know, want to be back in the mix.
Yeah, like I feel like Hawaii too, you just feel so far from everyone, which is like good and
yes,
bad.
And the time difference too, like being 3 hours behind, like I don't know, something about that too, because you would text me, then I wouldn't see it until like 9 p.m. Hawaii time, which is midnight for you, so then I'd be like, well, let me not text you at midnight, you know?
Well,
so
I waited for you to text me just to get cleared up, just so people don't think I'm texting it first. Never once I text you first. I did. There was so many times where I wanted you to be like, oh my god, this and this, and then when you did text me, I think it was like 5 days into it, I was like so excited, and then I texted so much, and then you didn't text back, and I was like, oh my god, maybe I texted too much, because I was like, actually, I was like so excited, and then I was like, let me chill.
The gaggiest thing was like, you sent me the TikTok of the girls from KATSEYE doing our audio, and I've been hyper fixated on them. Like before you even sent me that, like my boyfriend's sticking me because they have this little dance. It's like touch, 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 and I just like do it all the time.
Is that it?
It's like it's really hard. It goes to me. You've been so out of touch, 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 and then it's like thinking about you. I don't know. They're really intense the way they do it. I could never.
It's cute.
They're like all so cute, and I love their music, and they literally are like Bratz dolls, and I'm just like, my whole like TikTok, Twitter, Instagram algorithm right now is all of them. So when I saw that, I was like, oh my God. I was like,
your
gagged.
voice.
I was gagged.
They were lip syncing to your voice.
And I was showing it to like my boyfriend who like didn't really care that much, but he was like, oh, those are your girls. I was like, yeah.
Oh, we cared so much. Moses actually showed it to me. He's like, it's everything. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, okay. And they were so cute. I got into them too. I was like, okay,
They're
I like, love
so
them.
cute. I love their style. I love their dances. They're all so pretty. I like comment on all their Instagrams now. They need to know that like I'm here. I support. I stand. I am an icon. That's their stand name.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
Yeah, that was the gaggiest
That's a good
update.
stand name. To be like, when he said I'm an icon, I'm like, yes, you are. And then I realized like, oh, it's like a good name. That's a good name.
Yeah, so I was really happy you texted me that update because I feel like it lifted my spirits even more over there. Although I did, like when I came back to the mainland, I posted on my Instagram story, I was like, goodbye, Hawaii, hello, USA. And I was like, I think people are going to know this is a joke. I almost was like, should I write a disclaimer that I'm joking about Hawaii not being in America?
You know what? Didn't even get it. Flew by my head. I was like, that's cute.
See, I don't think
anyone knew.
No, I got hundreds of messages being like, girl, Hawaii is America. And like, don't be ignorant. I was like, oh my God. I was like, damn. God. I was like, at first I was offended. I was like, of course I'm not that dumb. But then I was like, I do be on here saying dumb stuff, so I guess it like makes sense.
It's cute. It's like Jessica Simpson cute. Yeah. Like even if you meant it, it's still cute. And even if you didn't mean it, you're smart because you came up with a dumb joke. You know what I mean? Like,
well, that's
at least you acknowledge that they exist.
Yeah. See,
like, what was it, Latvia? Or
yeah. And I don't steal their land like The Rock or Oprah. So I think overall,
getting canceled. Yeah.
I love it because I spend time with like a lot of like the locals because I love Polynesian culture. I just think it's really interesting. And then they gave me all the Hawaiian tea, like which celebs are canceled and stuff.
Oh, in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Who's canceled over there?
They don't like Oprah or The Rock, but they do like Jason Momoa.
Oh, well, that's like here, though. I feel like they're canceled here, and Jason Momoa is like, I feel like that's the same. Everyone's in agreement with you, Hawaiians. We all feel the same.
But maybe that's where they start. First you canceled in Hawaii. Then
and then
the rest of the world.
It comes across the ocean. Yeah.
Where did you stay?
I stayed near the Grand Wailea, like that, in the Wailea, near the Grand Wailea.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I texted you this too. I forgot to follow up. I saw Morgan Adams was there for a wedding.
Did you say hi?
No, I didn't.
Really?
My friend was at the same wedding. Ironically, literally had no idea. Was literally at the same wedding that Morgan attended. I don't know what the crossover is there.
God.
But yeah, I don't think she was with Rylan or anything. I think she was solo.
Just by herself.
Yeah.
Is she still making content? I don't even know. Is she making content?
I think so. She does videos, I think, like about, I could be wrong, but I think about like renovating her farm or something. I think she bought like a farm and she does videos about that.
I feel like that's been years in the making.
Really?
I feel like she bought a farm 4 years ago.
Oh, maybe I'm so out of date.
Maybe she's still doing the farm.
Maybe she's still. I feel like that takes a long time to like renovate a farm.
I just remember her first thumbnail. Like, I bought a farm, and it's like her with like a farmhouse behind her, and it was like literally like when I was still friends with them. That's why I was like, oh, okay, random.
Well, I'm sure the renovations take a long time.
I mean, do they? I feel like renovations can take like a year, unless you have like a $32 million house.
Well,
then
maybe
it takes
you
like
take
10
it
years.
room by room. You know, there's a lot of land.
I mean, it's a farmhouse. How many rooms is there? I wish you would have said hi to her.
I don't know. I've never met the girl, so I feel like it'd be so weird for me to be like, hey. True, I do love that girl. She's cute.
I'm like, I love you, Morgan.
Yeah, she's very cute.
I wonder if she'd remember me. I don't know.
What do you mean?
I don't know. We didn't really hang out that much.
I think she's aware of your existence.
I did give her my clothes for a week.
Oh, yeah, I remember that video.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah, she definitely could.
tiny.
That's a core memory. You don't forget that.
That's true.
Yeah.
I wonder what she thinks about me. Maybe we should have her on. Anyways.
That would actually be kind of everything. I'm
like,
intrigued.
hi. I know, just going down memory lane. Do you have any news?
News? What do you mean?
With you.
That is on my news.
Oh,
I mean,
everyone on the Just Trish Instagram was like saying, Oscar, this, and this happened in Hawaii.
What?
Oh, I don't know. I don't want to say anything if there's nothing to say.
Wait, what?
You don't have any big news? Okay.
What?
Maybe people were trolling me. I don't know.
What's the news?
You got engaged.
No, I'm gonna get engaged.
Oh! So many comments said that.
Every time I take a vacation, though, people think that I get engaged. Because when I went to Monterey for whale watching, people also thought I got engaged.
You get engaged by the whales.
That's actually kind of fear. That is the way I would do it.
I'd be triggered if I got proposed to by the whales. I'd be like, with your family.
That's my platform. I love the whales.
Oh, that's true. You do love them. Okay, so no news. You just went on vacation.
Yes. Your
Your boyfriend, if he was on TikTok, he's like, are we going to Hawaii or is he proposing like the whole time and then nothing?
I made it very clear to him. I was like, when you graduate, because last year he also thought I was gonna propose or whatever, but I'm like, you have to graduate first. We have to be like on track, you know? Just because he's the person who's like, the second it happens, like, it's just like full speed, like wedding planning. Like I know he'll have like a Pinterest board like the second it happens, which is cute, but it's also like stressful. Like, you know, I'm like, we need to be like prepared before.
And you're like you're in a storm right now. Well, like a good storm, not a bad.
Yeah,
you're just in
busy.
Yeah, busy. Yes. Like tornadoes are better than a storm, right? You're like in a fun tornado.
Twister, with Glenn Powell.
Yeah, the fun version. Yes. No one dies.
Well,
do they? I don't know. No spoilers.
No spoilers.
I don't know. I never saw the movie, so I'm just saying in our version.
The Just Trish Twister. Yeah.
Could you see yourself moving to Hawaii?
No, at first I'd feel too bad because they explain the housing situation there, but like, you know, people come with the Airbnbs and stuff, and then they take away housing for like the locals, and then it's like so depressing. But and like all the locals have to like, you know, a lot of families combine to live in one house because it's like so expensive there. So I'd feel too bad like buying a house there or like buying property. But I like supporting the tourism economy there.
And they like that.
Yes, they do.
Okay.
Because especially after the fires, like a lot of tourism was down. So a lot of people were unemployed and they're out of unemployment. So obviously there's some people don't like the tourism, but a lot of the economy there is literally boosted by tourism. Like without it, they are unemployed. So I think I go and I support like the local businesses.
Yeah.
I don't, you know, I try to support them like directly with like the local touring companies and like the local like food places and stuff, like all the little stands.
Oh,
that's the
I love the like rice and chicken like on the side of the road. It's
all
so
those.
good.
Yeah, so I try just to support like all of those and then just be like respectful of like the culture and the beaches and stuff, you know. I remember Lila Gibney triggered, but she had when she was there, that was like one of the last like eras of the Lila Tana friendship.
What happened?
I forgot what it was like. She went on the beach and she like lit a bonfire where she wasn't supposed to.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah,
I knew the story about her being on the plane and
yes,
supposedly
on the way
was
there.
Like,
this was the same trip.
Wow.
Yes, what a
in
trip.
her problematic era. You know, I would love to see one day. I think maybe she's setting up for her growth story, her change. You know what I mean?
So everyone loves a comeback, as we've seen with Nickocado.
Yeah. Right. Crazy.
Yeah.
So you did see his weight loss. You think it's real or AI?
I think it's obviously real, right?
I don't know.
What did you thought it was AI?
Well, everyone did. So I was like, well, maybe it is.
Really?
I saw people with him in Vegas. Like people posting with him.
I mean, how? I need to know how he did that because honestly, what?
I mean, I feel like it's definitely possible 2 years.
But your stomach, like even for me, right? Like when you like stretch out your stomach, it's just hard to eat less because your stomach gets bigger, right? And so how do you just not eat so much so you can like lose weight? And in 2 years, it's fast to lose what? He was 450 and now he's 150?
That is a really fast
right?
time.
Was he lose 250 pounds, he said, or something, right?
Yeah.
So,
I mean, he did the apple dance I saw, so that has to mean he's
just doing cardio.
It's like, yeah, he's doing cardio, and it's like, it's real. I think.
I DM'd him. I like messaged him everywhere. I was like, we were also friends. He did Hungry Fat Chick. We were friends. I was like, you hate each other. I was like, no, we left off on good terms. 2019 is at my Christmas party. We're doing collabs. My mom made fettuccine for us. Like, we were on good terms. So Nickocado, please come back.
You have not heard back from Nickocado yet?
No, and I guess there's a story about him pooping on my pink couch on my last podcast. What? Someone's like, oh my God, he made a story about him pooping or leaving a like turd on your. Anyways, that's so gross. I don't even want to talk about it. But I mean, I don't think it's real. First of all, I think it's just like he made it up. That happened? Right. And he's like, it was so. I don't know. I don't want to get flagged. I don't know what you can talk about on YouTube. I don't like talking about this personally either. But anyways, we're on good terms. We're good. But all right. So no engagement, just fun, just
no engagement, just relaxation. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
Yeah. I'm still like reeling over the Nickocado. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we gotta know. I know. I really didn't get to like go into it last week. I was like, oh my God, I want to go into it. But
I mean, okay.
Is there anything to go into? I don't know.
I don't think there's any new update. Yeah, he's just skinny. I mean, like, kudos, mama.
Jealous. Yeah,
me too. I was like jealous.
I'm so jealous. I was like so jealous. I'm like, wow, that's like what I've always dreamed of is to have like a transformation like that. Everyone like, wow, like that would be.
I guess I was just like, I saw everything was like, oh, it's like the master plan. Like everyone was really hyping that up, but I was like, isn't it kind of like normal to like when you were giving birth, you stockpile footage for like a month?
Yeah,
you know, isn't that like what people do? They just film a lot.
Well,
and then,
I guess his was like 2 years.
2 years
That's
is a lot. Yeah, but
and did no one see him?
I guess, right?
I feel
Very like Kylie Jenner when she was pregnant. You know, no one really saw her.
And so he just stays home?
I guess. Well, doesn't he live like not in LA or something?
He lives in Florida.
Okay.
Well, last I talked to him, he lived in Florida. Maybe they moved back. They were in Colombia, then they lived in Florida. But I don't know where he is now.
I feel like it's easy to live like a low profile life, like if you try,
crazy,
right?
I don't know. I feel like even us just like going to like Target or Ralph's, like I always see someone every single day. Like,
but
and
you're
I live in a
very
small town.
like high profile. Like you like post your like Instagram stories like 30 slides a day. You know what I mean?
That's true. Like, but even if I didn't, right? I feel like people would still post my.
But if he puts a hat and glasses, it's not like you, your hair, your shape. Like you can't miss you. People recognize you from a mile away, even when you're
I guess.
With a hat and glasses.
I
but-
just feel like Nickocado, somebody would recognize him. Like Jenna Marbles, right? Some people take pictures of her. Like there's
That's
once in a while you
true.
see a spotting.
Yeah.
And no one ever had a spotting of Nickocado.
I guess, but also if he's getting skinny, you probably don't recognize him.
Ah, that's a
Right?
good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like if you like switch faces. We're watching Jane the Virgin and she like switches faces with people. Like that's her whole thing. Is she's like a crime lord and she has a secret plastic surgery and they all switch faces. So I guess if you like didn't know my face, like if I was a different face completely, you wouldn't recognize me probably.
Because I bet
Yeah.
like a year through, he probably already looked like unrecognizable, right? Like,
But he
probably.
kind of looks the same, right? I don't know. I feel like he looks the same.
His face looks the same, but like
Yeah.
maybe if he had like a hoodie on, you wouldn't.
Right,
Very like
like, oh, the
Chappell Roan in the
body.
airport, you know what I mean? Like she wears like the
Yes.
sunglasses.
I would recognize
and stuff.
Chappell Roan a mile
I think so
away.
too.
But
yeah,
I would not go up
I
to
would
her.
not go up to her.
Respectfully.
Yes.
And I love that. Kudos to her for that, honestly. I love when you just know, right? Like everyone should know now. So anyone who does go up to her, be like, you're just being an at this point.
No.
Because now we all know, and that's it. That's period.
Yeah, especially airports in general. I'm like, those are probably like the worst places because then you're like confined in like this little
I
like
know.
tube in the air.
Oh
I'm like,
God, it sounds like I know. I wanted to do the Joan of Arc cosplay, but I don't think it looked good in pink. So I was like, let me go with the Taylor Swift VMAs.
Oh, you
Yeah.
didn't even process your cosplay. Literally, that's the first thing I noticed. I was like, how? It's been like, it's been not even a week.
I know. We were quick on it too. I literally saw it like that night, and then I texted, shout out Eddie's online. Texted Eddie. He's like local, so I was like, can you get this to me Monday? And he's like, maybe Wednesday. I'm like, can we do Monday? And he's like, yes. I'm like, because it's just more like, wow, amazing. And he did the gloves, he did everything. Yeah, I saw the VMAs, so I was like, oh, who can I cosplay? I love that everyone cosplayed Britney Spears though. That was kind of where it was at. Everyone was like, kudos to Britney.
VMA. I think that's a good transition to
Okay,
VMA.
are you sure? I feel like, is there anything more we
I
should?
mean, that really is all that. There
Really?
was no
I feel
crazy
like-
tea or anything
Oh
over
my
there.
God, I feel like it's been so long.
I know. Well, what update? I feel like a lot of your updates, though, you can't say on camera because I feel like they're in the works.
Right, that's
Yes.
true. There is a lot of updates that I can't say on camera. Did you see Beetlejuice?
No, I know.
You've been back a week. How have you not seen
Because
it?
my boyfriend made me see Alien Romulus instead of
No,
Beetlejuice.
what?
I know.
No.
I
What
do
is
not
that?
want to see
Yeah.
it. You know, Alien, that movie.
the original?
Oh, yeah, it's like the remake of that.
So is it
or
Alien?
reboot. And yeah, he was like. I can't really clock him because I'm hyper fixating on a girl group, so I can't really clock him. He's hyper fixating on the Alien franchise right now, and he like literally forced me to see this movie, and I like was begging him to do Beetlejuice instead because I'm like, this movie's like it's just like really graphic, like it's
Yeah.
body horror, and I'm not that kind of girl.
Yeah.
But yeah, he forced me to see that instead of Beetlejuice.
Oh
Long
man.
story short, yeah.
Well, we gotta go. I have that popcorn buckets for you back there. The sandworm.
Oh my God.
Yes, but we can't go to AMC because it's a Regal, right? We can't go to AMC to fill it up.
Will they notice?
I think. Because AMC,
Bring
no
your own
shade.
bucket.
Huh?
They won't let you bring your own bucket?
I don't think so. I don't think you just like go to the bucket, a bag, here, like fill up this bag of
It's
popcorn.
like, it's like bring your own coffee cup, you know? It's like,
AMC's was whack. We went to AMC and they have like the recently deceased book, but it's like that's not funny. This one's Regal, so I don't know if we go. Do we go to Regal and do like a taste test? Be like, is this better than AMC food? I don't know.
I like that.
Are
Oh,
you down?
yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I don't even know you anymore. I'm like, do we do this? I don't
do
know.
you still eat food, by the way?
You go to the movies.
No, seriously, when I don't see someone for a long time, I feel so disconnected
A long
from
time,
them.
2
Yes.
weeks.
I was like, wait, are we even doing this? Are we still going? Like, it's, I don't know.
I know you did text me. Are we still on for tomorrow? I was like, well,
didn't
yes.
know because I hadn't heard from you either. But I was like, I guess that's normal. I guess you're busy. But I'm also like, are we
Oh
Are
my
we on?
God,
Because I
it's
just didn't hear
so
from
funny.
you. Period. So I was like, I don't know.
I can't wait to see Beetlejuice. I've been dying to see it.
So good. I can't believe you haven't
They
seen
do
it.
have a movie theater in Hawaii, but I was like, I feel like I should wait for like the IMAX.
Who would go to a
experience.
movie unless you're local? But like if you're
Yeah,
visiting
if you're
Hawaii,
vacationing, yeah.
you're like, let's go see a movie. It's like, we can do that at home. That sounds so fun. I want to go to Hawaii so bad. But I guess Alien is also a good transition to the VMAs.
Oh yeah, Sabrina Carpenter cheese.
And Britney Spears. Did you see the response?
Yes, her
Yeah.
reaction to Sabrina Carpenter.
loved
That
it.
was so fierce.
She was
people
everything.
were like so mean to her about it.
Were they? Ew, I hate you. You're
know.
ugly.
Everyone was like commenting on her teeth and stuff, but isn't it true? Like she
What?
like didn't want to wear her retainer anymore because she was like forced to wear it for so long, so she was just like over wearing her retainer.
Oh, is that true? Yeah,
I
she
think
should.
that's what it is. Yeah, because people like people were like, is it AI? Because I don't remember Britney having a gap in her teeth.
She
I'm
was
like,
forced to wear something she didn't want to wear.
Exactly,
Oh my
yeah.
god, people are so annoying. First of all, it looks so cute. I feel like all the iconic people have like teeth. Because also like all these veneers, like no offense if you have veneers, but it's just like everyone has
the
them.
same teeth,
Yeah, you
yeah.
have these big, and I love them. Look, I'm scared to get them. I love them. I would probably get them, but they're all the same. Everyone looks the same.
Yeah.
And I like when there's a little cork in like teeth
Yeah, I
or
think
anything.
Looks cute.
Yeah, I've got crooked teeth on my bottom teeth and I do not care. It does not matter. Thank you so much to Kickoff app for sponsoring this podcast. GetKickoff.com/Trish to get your first month for $1. The Kickoff app helps you build your credit. And let me tell you, in this world, in this day and age, credit is everything. So let's talk credit. I talk about it a lot on this podcast that everything is possible with good credit. Credit can get tanked for me at 18 years old. I took out one credit for $500 and didn't pay it, and it can haunt me to this day. If you miss payments, it can hurt your credit. Credit gets you everywhere, everything, the best rates. Good credit goes a very long way. You can help build your credit up with the Kickoff app. How Kickoff works. Kickoff Basic equals the most popular plan for just $5 a month. Kickoff Premium is the most powerful plan for $20 a month. Kickoff gives you a credit line just for credit building and reports it to 3 major credit bureaus. I'm subscribed to all these credit bureaus. You can check when it goes up in points. My credit has gone up a couple points. We're trying to get our credit up for buying a new home and getting better interest rates. Again, with credit, good credit, you can go a long way. Kickoff helps you quickly improve the key factors that determine your credit. Factor 1, your new account immediately diversifies your credit mix. Factor 2, each on-time monthly Kickoff payment builds payment history. And factor number 3, because your monthly payments are so small, your credit utilization, the amount of credit you're using, gets healthier faster. So it's kind of like a building block, right? Some people don't even have any credit. Some people think, I'll never take out a credit card. That's even better. No, you need some sort of credit history. People check this, whether you're buying a car, whether you're asking for a loan, starting a business. They want some sort of credit history to show that you're able to pay off your debts. Even if you spend $100 on a credit card, that's what Kickoff kind of takes it in. You're getting your monthly payments very small, but it's really building up a great credit. And I'm telling you, this does wonders, because if you have a long list of credit history and you make those on-time payments, that's being the key, on time, you will be building up your credit in no time. So whether you've had bad credit or no credit history, or maybe you're new to the country and want to build up credit here, Kickoff app is a great way to do it. I've been denied multiple times for having bad credit for things where I had to show income or pay extra. My Rolls Royce, for example, I had to pay over $100,000 for a down payment I would never get back on a lease car because my credit was so bad. With great credit, you do not have to worry about that. And if you just want to be in better financial health, I would highly recommend the Kickoff app. Signing up for a monthly plan on the Kickoff app takes literal minutes to start building credit immediately, as low as $5. Now, you can see your credit change over a month, over a couple months, but I would recommend 6 months to a year to see that credit really improving. I would highly recommend it to a friend, hence why I'm recommending it to you guys. I discovered Kickoff when they came to us, and I thought, well, I talk about credit all the time and how to fix it and how to get out of it. And, you know, like I said, you could have all the money in the world, but without that good credit. So helping build your credit is a huge first step. Remember that Kickoff is a credit line that's just for credit building, not everyday spending. And this is definitely reaching me, because I'd be getting a credit card, like, I'm going to spend, and then don't worry about it. This is a credit building app. Users with credit under 600 increased their credit by an average of 30 points in the first month. Wow. Kickoff is a smart, legit credit hack with no catch and no credit check. It's simple. You make on-time payments, credit bureaus see good behavior, and your credit grows. This is credible. Look it up. It's actually amazing. It works miracles. It's also easy and effective. Kickoff, sign up in minutes from your phone and start building credit right away. Use autopay to build credit while you sleep and never worry about missing a payment. Let me tell you, my missed payments that I've made in the past few years hasn't been lack of funds. Let me tell you that. It's I simply forget. Turn on that autopay. You'll never forget, and your credit will skyrocket. No credit check. Cancel anytime. Kickoff is a safe and trusted credit solution. Kickoff is the #1 credit building app out there. It has over 100,000 positive reviews on the App Store, and 98% of those reviews are 5 stars. Talk about customer satisfaction. Join over 1 million people building credit with the Kickoff credit account today. Get your first month for just $1. That's 80% off the normal price when you go to getkickoff.com/Trish today. That's kickoff without the C. Get KIKOFF.com/Trish. All right, you guys, you must sign up via getkickoff.com/Trish to activate the offer. Offer applies to new Kickoff customers as first month only, subject to approval. Average impact of 30-point increase in first month based on Equifax Vantage Score 3.0 changes for Kickoff Premium customers with starting credit below 600 who made their first on-time payments between January 2021 and March 2024. Payment and credit activity outside of Kickoff can have an impact on your credit. Terms and conditions may apply. Offer subject to change. Individual results may vary. All right, guys, remember, get your first month for just $1 at www www.getkickoff.com/Trish today. That's kickoff without a C. That's get, KIKOFF.com/TRISH today. That's getkickoff.com/Trish to get your first month for just $1. Let's start building good credit today. Woo!
I know my teeth are as straight as they can be with Invisalign, but they're still like a little crooked. But I'm like, let's work.
It's what it is. Yeah.
It's what it is.
Did you report on it? Were you doing TikToks?
Yeah, that was like my first day back in America.
On land.
I was like editing VMAs, TikTok, a lot of Chappell Roan. We got a Chappell Roan interview, and I edited the hell out of that. Oh my
God, who was on the carpet? Denny?
It was this girl Rachel Smith. She has like a Southern accent, so it's cute when she asks questions because she does like that Southern twang, and I'm like, I don't know if she like amps it up a little bit, but I would do it if I were her. I would
for sure.
Yeah. Chappell, what's going on? Like,
That's cute. I like that.
Yeah, it was really
What'd she
cute.
ask her? What were the questions?
She asked her about actually, she didn't even have to ask. Chappell started talking about how she yelled at the photographer on the red carpet.
What happened? I saw it, but like, what happened that sparked it?
There was a photographer. I guess people have come out saying that like this photographer is at the VMAs every year and it's just like very rowdy and like curses and screams at everyone.
Oh.
So this photographer was screaming like, "Shut the F up." I don't know why what the context was of him screaming
to her
that.
or just in general?
I think he was just screaming it out there or something. Yeah, but it seemed like it was to her. Obviously, she's the only one on the carpet, so she's gonna think it's to her regardless. And she clapped back. She was like, and that's what she told us in the interview. She was like, "You're not gonna yell at me. Like, I've only been famous for a month. This is not how it's gonna go." Like,
I love it. I need a friend like her because I'm so scared to say anything, and I would love a friend to be like, "You shut the F up."
With the nail I love being gay because I like stared at that photo of her with the nail, just like that one nail, not me, bitch, and like the nail. Like I was like, this is like art to me. Like I want it framed in like my bedroom. It was so good.
No, I live for everything. I
loved her looks too, like the red carpet look with
so
like, she brought her own rug. Like the whole,
really?
It was very tavern vibes.
Wait, what do you mean her own rug?
It was like a multiple centuries-year-old rug to like complete the medieval kind of look.
Like she laid it down on the carpet?
Yes, they rolled it out.
There was a guy in costume before her coming in, laying on the rug. And
iconic. I would do that too.
It was very, you guys.
Yeah. Moses is laying it down for me.
They'll be throwing flowers and things.
I think only Chappell Roan could pull that off. Remember, if I went there to like interview people and I'm like, Moses, can you lay down the pink carpet? Put the fur behind us.
Wait, that would actually be so fierce.
That would be. I would. I thought about that when I saw the Emmys. I was like, oh, and I was like, no, I guess
you
not.
can bring the blanket, like just stand the blanket. Yeah.
Yes. Although we sold out, we don't even have any. Oh, we have one. We have one back there. I should put that more.
Yeah, you better save that one just in case.
That's true. When we go to that.
Yeah.
What's the next red carpet?
What is the next one?
Probably not to the Oscars or something,
I think
right?
Golden Globes is like January. I think that's
year.
the first one. Yeah.
Okay. Well.
So you have a little bit of time to figure that out.
Well, Emmys, I saw Entertainment Tonight had like their big dogs on the red carpet, like they're the main hosts out there.
Yeah.
So that I guess wasn't going to be for me.
No, but maybe one of the parties. You know,
I didn't even get invited to that. Did you go? Did you get invited?
I went
to the parties.
The last one I went to was like 2019. That's the last like Emmys I was at. But you know, I don't really like going to these events. No.
I would have done anything to go to the Emmys this year. I would have done anything. I love everyone.
Really?
I loved Baby Reindeer. I love Hacks. I love Fellow Travelers. Like I loved every single person. And when I saw the speeches, I was like, I wish I could be in this room. I wanted to be in the room with everyone.
Really? To me, Emmys are my least favorite show.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, because you didn't watch Schitt's Creek. I was like, oh my God. When I saw that, I was like, oh my God, Eugene Levy. And actually, all Schitt's Creek was there. Moira was there.
Reunion.
And you never watched it?
No, just one episode.
Like just random or like the first one?
Just the first one. Because a boy I was seeing at the time made me watch it. I think I would get into it, but now, well, I don't know, because I'm also into Young Sheldon. So like, I think I could probably get it.
Yeah.
No.
Well, Schitt's Creek is where it's at.
It's so much more than Young Sheldon.
That
was our quarantine show.
That was, I think, our favorite. I want to say that's probably like one of my top all-time favorite 5 shows. Like I love it.
Don't you have a Schitt's Creek room?
Yeah, our whole guest bedroom is Schitt's Creek. Like literally, we had like bricks like painted teal, and what else? We had the beds made exactly. So even like now, if we want to switch that room up, but they have like these teal bricks that we built in the wall that we can't change. And I was like, I guess it's gonna be Schitt's Creek forever. But one day Malibu want to be in there. I'm like, you're gonna have a Schitt's Creek room. But I loved it. I thought the hoster is so good. I loved it. I loved all of it. Even though Fellow Travelers didn't win, I was happy that everyone else did.
I think it's kind of boring to me because it's always like the same winners every year.
Wait,
really? Or it
really?
feels like it. Because I think that the last Emmys were literally in January because they were so behind because of the strike. So it feels like they just happened. It feels like Jeremy Allen White just won.
Oh,
it feels
I do
like
agree
The
with
Bear
that.
just won.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like, okay, let's mix it up, divas.
Give it to someone else. I feel like
Yeah.
they just shouldn't nominate the same people over and over.
Yeah.
Like, just change it up one year.
And they're so behind that, like, in January for the Emmys, season 2 of The Bear was airing, but they were being awarded for season 1.
Oh my gosh.
And now season 3 just aired, and they're being awarded for season 2.
They need to catch up.
They need to catch up because
yeah.
Hacks is caught up. Like all the other shows are caught
Right.
up, but The Bear is so. I don't know.
Yeah.
So and season 3 of The Bear is not that good, so it's I don't know. They better not win next year again. Because I'll be like,
We gotta get into the show. I know everyone loves it, but like we always base our shows off the Emmys. Like we watch White Lotus because the Emmys. Like anything that's the Emmys nominated, we watch. But we couldn't get into it. Neither one of us could. We gave it like 4 episodes.
it's a lot. Like
Yeah.
I can't really get into season 3. It's just too much. And that's the other thing. Like everyone talks about is The Bear even a comedy because it's like in the comedy category.
I feel like not at all.
No.
Yeah. No.
It's so like dark and like stressful.
yeah, so stressful.
Yeah.
The yelling is a lot. I'm just like I can't do it, but. Kudos to him, I guess.
Kudos Jeremy Allen White.
He's just everywhere and doing everything. Yeah, I don't know. Award shows are like fun, but also like kind of boring.
Yeah.
But VMAs were good. Like I like the performances. I like Sabrina. It's like all girls, and I love it. Like
yeah,
it's
this
all
was like the
girls.
pop girly year.
There was like no guys, right?
Benson Boone, everyone loves.
People do love him. What's
Yeah.
he from?
That's a good question. I don't know where he came up.
He's
out
not
of,
American
but
Idol, right? Or is he?
He was on American
Oh.
Idol, but he didn't get like. It's not like he won or anything. Like,
Oh,
it was
okay.
like a few years ago. I think he just coincidentally was on American Idol.
He's cool. I mean, I like his vibe. I saw him flip off the piano. And
Yeah.
I was like, okay, he's cool.
I love the flip,
yeah.
yeah.
I was like, I don't know him, but the song. What's his big song? The one he sang.
I don't even know.
Oh,
I don't really
I don't
listen
either.
to the guys. I mean, my
No.
boyfriend likes him. I like his album cover because it's him roller skating. Rollerblading?
Is the one with the 4 wheels? Or,
Wheels.
well, which one? Is it long
Shit.
or square?
I think it was long.
Maybe rollerblading. then.
Rollerblading. And like sparks are coming out of his rollerblades. I
Okay.
thought that was cool. And he's shirtless a lot. I think that's cool.
Love that.
Yeah.
Is he like what type of build? Is he like a Freddie Mercury type or?
He is kind of like jock build.
Oh,
Yeah. Because he's
okay.
like, yeah, kind of muscular. He's not like lanky or anything. He
I
has
thought
like
it was-
abs and stuff.
Oh, I would think of him as like Greta Von Fleet, like you know that guy. That's who I think of when I think of him.
Who's that?
I don't know. You remember the one on SNL that went viral? Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You remember he has like
Is
curly
that like
hair.
Harry Styles vibes?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
God, you don't remember that song, Greta Von Fleet?
No.
That's a big viral.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like that.
The only SNL song I remember is like, I'm on a boat.
Well, it's not an SNL song, but he was
Oh.
on SNL. I don't even know it anymore. But people live for him. He was kind of like a Freddie Mercury too, or Harry Styles, like you said, like very just like jumpsuits and
Yeah.
I don't know. People like
Benson
him.
Boone is kind of like the jock Harry Styles, I guess.
Okay,
in my
and we're here for the
Yes.
jocks. Are we?
Here and there. Yeah.
Well, we're back in football season, so I guess we're here for the
Oh my
jocks.
god, it feels like we just got out of football season. How are we back in it?
We're back in it. Do you believe the rumors that the breakup is being planned for September 28th?
The Tavis breakup? No.
You think that was fake? You remember that one picture? It's like plan for the breakup, and it's like the PR plan that
I
they're
think
gonna
it's
do.
yeah. I think Travis's team issued a statement saying that was fake.
Oh,
I think it was AI or something. I don't
Oh,
know.
people just make stuff up anymore.
I know.
I can't believe anything.
They seem like they're in it for the long haul.
I hope so.
I hope so too. It's like, oh yeah, that's kind of Harry Styles vibes, right? Like,
What a weird picture. Oh, you're showing the video. I thought it was
Yeah.
just his hair. It was Fuzz. What is the song?
Kind of like
Wait, why do
Bob
people like
Dylan.
this?
okay.
Kind of like
Random.
Bob Dylan slash.
Timothy Chalamet.
So I was gonna say very Timothy
Yeah,
Chalamet.
as Bob Dylan.
Yes.
Oh, we have the bread here too. We didn't even talk about this.
Oh yeah, I banana bread because
So
I
it's
was
like a brick. How did you get this through security? It looks like an actual brick. If you know, you know. I'm like, wait, what? Just smuggled it. I love it.
I bought like 5 of them back actually.
Wow.
It was on the road to Hana. I always stop at the same like stand and get
Oh,
the
yeah.
banana bread.
Hana Farms.
Because I was like looking
so
at souvenirs
good.
because they had a lot of like Hello Kitty Hawaii stuff, and I was like, I feel like a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff in this house, you know. So I'm like, the one thing,
That's very
the thing
true.
that you would probably appreciate the most would be food.
Oh,
so.
for sure. I'll eat
And
that
we
all day
know
long.
Hello Kitty is British, so
Wait,
Oh
what?
yeah, and a little girl,
Oh,
not
why?
a cat.
Is it appropriation?
Yeah. She's a little white girl.
Oh, right.
Yeah. A callback
I
to
remember. I was like, wait, when did we talk about this? Well, I love the banana bread. Thank you for that. McDonald's has little baby Crocs in their Happy Meal starting today.
Crocs.
Yeah, like tiny Crocs on a keychain. I want them so bad, but I don't know.
I know. Okay, so I don't know if this is. I think this is fine. Because my workaround, because they've had some like hits, like they had those little cups, like those collectible cups.
Oh, I know.
And like I love like the Beanie Baby cup specifically, like means so much to me. Like it was my whole childhood. Like I loved collecting those Beanie Babies. So I just got it like from Mercari, like someone's selling it.
Oh.
So I'm like, then I'm at least supporting someone else, right? Is that like a good workaround? I don't know.
Oh, right,
I'm not giving it directly to them. I'm giving it to like.
Well, someone got it directly from
I
them.
know.
Unless they stole it, then in
That's
that case.
true. I'm gonna say they stole it.
Stolen property. Okay, we won't do the Crocs then.
Or just get them like
never
secondhand at a yard sale or something.
Someone selling McDonald's Crocs at a yard sale. I'd be down for it. I think secondhand. That's how vegans like justify leather. They're like, if we buy a secondhand, which I guess is true, right? The bag's already made.
Yeah,
but
and you're supporting someone else who could probably use money.
Yeah,
right.
Well, I don't know if you have a Louis Vuitton bag, you probably don't need the money.
That's
but maybe
true.
I've had Louis
But
Vuitton
maybe,
bags.
yeah. You were going through a hard time.
Birkin bags. That's what you get for having a little calf as your bag.
Did we finish VMAs even?
Oh no, I don't know. I have it on my
either.
thing. I have Mavi on my list. What does that mean, Mavi?
That's a good question.
I have Patreon Mavi B-Day
What?
party.
Maui?
Oh, Maui. I was like, is it movie or Maui? We did that. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, VMAs. Okay,
VMAs,
yes.
yes.
Back to that. Who was your breakout performance?
I love Chappell's performance, obviously.
So
I think that was kind of the best, right?
Yeah, I
Sabrina
think
was
so, too.
also really, really good. I'm surprised she only won one, though. I thought she would win more.
Did everyone just win one? I feel like that's how they've always done it. Like, they always just give one award out, right?
I guess. Taylor
one
won like
sweeps them.
3, I think.
Oh, she
3 or
did.
4. Yeah. I heard Ariana was supposed to go, and I was like really excited for her, but then she didn't end up going, and she didn't win anything, which
She's
was
busy.
shocking.
Well, probably because she's in Wicked. She can't be bothered.
But she was nominated for
what?
We Can Be Friends.
Who won the category?
I think Taylor.
Okay. It was hard. I mean, this year you had Chappell, Taylor, Ariana, Sabrina. I mean, like,
There are a lot of
how?
divas,
Wasn't
yeah.
Beyonce up for one? And there's just, like, so much.
I feel like, kind of like the Emmys, maybe spread them out. This one's hard because it's fan voted, though, so I guess if the fans don't
they
vote.
are? Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
know.
So I guess it's hard to spread the love as much as,
I
like, the
guess,
Emmys.
but I always still think it's kind of set up because I always feel like they just, like, people get one-on-one. Because you remember back in the day, like, everyone could just, like, sweep the award show. And I feel like it's, like, not like that anymore.
Except for, like, the Grammys. I feel like Grammys, everyone sweeps. Or, like, Oscars with Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer won everything.
Can we not have it this year? What's the big one for the Oscars this year?
Oh my
Is it
God.
Gladiator or Joker or what?
No, I think there's another movie that's by the people behind Oppenheimer, ironically.
What is it? I don't know.
I don't know either.
They
It's
need to
another
stop
like
making
historical
movies.
movie, I think. But it hasn't come out yet. It was at the Venice Film Festival. But Selena Gomez might be nominated. She has a new movie coming out. Universal is reportedly pushing for Cynthia Erivo for Best Actress and then Ariana as Best Supporting, which would be everything. I hope they get it.
Because then they both can win.
Yeah. And
Is that why?
And I guess, like, it doesn't make sense to put them both in the one category, like Best Actress, especially if, like, Wicked is about the Wicked Witch, right?
Yeah, I would say they're equal co-stars. However, in the Tony Awards, when they did Idina versus Kristen, Idina ended up winning. So Elphaba technically,
Oh, so Adina and Kristen were the same category.
they
at
were
the
both
Tony-
lead actresses, and then
Oh.
Idina won. So it does make sense to split them up, and like then you both get to win. However, I think it's like probably pretty equal. Some would argue that yes, it's about Elphaba, but I would say that they're top billing equal because it's always like two big stars that play the roles. And I think, well, I guess Elphaba has more songs, so I guess yeah, maybe she's the lead. I don't know.
I guess, yeah, it does make more sense because then if you put them both in the same category, you split the votes, then neither of them are probably winning, you know? Because then it's like, wouldn't you rather have at least one of them win something?
Who votes for that?
The Academy. the
Academy.
movie, you have to be invited. Kind of like the Recording Academy or the TV Academy. You have to be, like, invited into said academy.
Sounds like a cult. I don't know if I want to be invited. Actually, I would. I would love
You
to
would
vote.
love.
I would love to vote. I think I could see that. I could see them winning. Wicked should win for sure because it's just such a big movie. But
Yeah, a lot of the big, like, award season movies haven't come out yet. They'll come out in December, but
Oh,
they screen
weird.
in the film festival because even like I thought Challengers would be a big one, but there's the same director has the movie Queer.
love it.
As soon as I said it.
Which should win? Automatically, I'd be like, yes.
The same director has a movie called Queer that got like really good reviews out of the Venice Film Festival. So I think they're gonna push that movie instead of Challengers, which makes me sad because Josh, Mike, and Zendaya wanted back on
my God.
the circuit.
Do you think they won't be?
I think they're just gonna push queer instead of the other movie. Luca, I forget his last name, but it's the same director.
I bet they did that because, like, honestly, like, if you didn't vote for a film called Queer, then you're, like, homophobic.
Yes, that's so true.
You know what I mean? It's like, wow, you're a
you
hater.
didn't vote for queer,
yeah.
so you hate gay people.
Yes, and they do, obviously. When does that come out?
I think around Christmas. A lot of them are around like
gosh.
December. Yeah.
So I guess that's the magic time to have a movie come
Yeah,
out.
I feel like anything that came out too early, like people kind of forgot about, I guess.
We definitely could have been in Wicked. When I saw the character posters come out, I was like, how did we not get cast
I know.
as Shen Shen and Bone Yang?
Yes.
Like, that
When
could
you
have been
posted
us.
that on the story, I was like, I could have been Bone Yang for sure.
Oh, and I definitely could have been Shen Shen. I was like, we look like them. I was like, that could have been us.
Although I do love
I was-
Bone Yang. He's so charismatic.
I
But
do too, but again, spread the wealth. He's done
You're
everything.
right, yeah.
You know, like we haven't been in anything yet.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that would be so fun, us with Ariana Grande. If she does ever come on the podcast, though, we could do that cosplay of their little,
my God,
their little
yes.
suits of her getting her ready. Because I think she's in like a pink one, and I think he's in a little something.
yeah.
Yeah, that'd be cute. We already have a Wicked cosplay, but that could be like our second one. I just love it. I'm so excited. I'm
And
I
that's
get
like
chills.
so soon. Like all the Wicked stuff is starting to come out.
know.
Which one was it? The pancake mix or something came out. The
What?
Wicked.
What?
Oh my
Where?
God! I almost sent it to you, but I was like, oh, she definitely saw this. Like
I have everything. Now, next Hot Topics I'll wear it. I have the Aerie collection. I have the Advent calendar. Like I've been ordering. I pre-ordered the Little People. I pre-ordered the Barbie dolls. Like I literally have everything, but I haven't seen pancake mix.
Yeah, there's like a pink and green like pancake, or maybe it's cake. I forget which one,
From
but it's like a.
where?
I want to say it's like a Betty Crocker. It might not be Betty Crocker, but one of those like instant.
I
you
have
know.
not seen this. Jimmy, insert an edit because I have not seen it, and I
thought-
see everything.
I think I might have even saw it in the store, but I was like, she's definitely. I'm like, she probably has a million of
What?
these already. Because I think it went viral on TikTok because it's like pink and green. It's like kind of quirky. You know?
Pink and green's also very like Cosmo and Wanda.
Oh my God!
You
yeah.
know, and I always think about that when I see the pink and green. I'm like, that's an interesting comment. Like, you ain't slick, Cosmo Wanda. I don't even know what that means, if that's like a quote from the show, but everyone always said that whenever I had pink and green anything. They're like, you ain't slick, Cosmo Wanda. I was like, okay.
Have you seen the show even?
Which one?
Fairly Odd Parents?
No, definitely
Oh.
not. What is it? What is that?
It's like a Nickelodeon cartoon.
Oh, what a transition. You're like, have you seen this show?
Well, I was just, you were like referencing it and you sounded like you knew what you were talking about, but I was
Oh.
like, I feel like there's no way you've seen Fairly Odd
Wait,
Parents.
when did I reference it?
You just said Cosmo and Wanda.
Oh, it's from that show.
Yeah.
I was like, what are you talking about?
I love that you sold it. Like, you really sounded like you knew
Because
exactly.
people always say that, Cosmo Wanda, but I just thought it was from like WandaVision or something. I was like, okay, like, I didn't know. I kind of know Fear. I haven't watched it, but I kind of know. I don't know anything about it, actually.
I love how authoritative you sounded about it. That's why I was like, wait.
Oh.
Like when she
I'll let
knows
you
the
know.
pi, she knows all the numbers. To pi.
Oh, yeah. Pi Day has passed, babe. Pi Day is not today. But thank you
Oh,
for
yeah,
that.
you did gag me with that. Because
Oh.
I believed you until I read the comments that you got pie wrong.
Next time, don't out me comments. If Oscar believes I'm smart, then I'm smart. I like Taylor Swift's looks. I need to figure out a song because this morning I was doing a TikTok and I was like, "Oh, I want to sing a Taylor Swift song," and I can't sing one. Like I'm sure, like if you sang it, I would know, but I can't even think of like one lyric to a Taylor Swift song. But I want to. I like her, and I know everyone's obsessed with her music. I need to get into it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what song matches the vibe. I guess something off Reputation. Everyone thought her outfit was kind of like Reputation coded. I think just because she was wearing black. Anytime she wears black, everyone's like, oh, Reputation.
Ooh, she's in her snake era.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought she's past that though.
She still has to re-release that album. I don't know when. At this
What's
point,
a
I'm just
Reputation
like,
song? I want to sing one.
what was like the big one? Look what you made me do.
Oh.
Look what you made me do. I mean, that's all
That's
the
it?
words.
That's-
Yeah.
Look what you made
Just
me
repeat
do.
that like 6 times. Yeah.
That's a good one. That's the one you were cosplaying.
Yeah.
You should have worn it today. We could have been matching.
I know.
But you look Hawaii. Is this a Hawaiian outfit?
I actually did get this in Hawaii.
What's your quote say? Head west until you meet the water's...
Edge.
Cool. What does it mean?
I kind of reminded me of Moana a little bit.
Head west until you meet the water's edge. And then what? Drown? Like, what is
Sounds
your
like sky
stop?
means-
Sounds
to
like
see.
something like pioneers, like because people headed west until they reached California, like the coast.
Yeah.
Like, that's the furthest you
Why,
can go.
though? What do you do once you hit here?
You find the meaning of life.
Yeah.
It's like the furthest edge
Head
of
west.
the water.
That sounds like someone who doesn't have any advice. Like, just go west and you'll
Where
find
the
the
sky
answers.
meets the sea, you'll find me.
Wait, what? But
Moana.
how does that have to do with the water's
That's
edge?
what it reminded me of when the sky meets the
Oh.
sea.
The water's edge is the sky meets the sea is the water's edge.
Right?
I guess.
That's what it reminded me of. So I was
Okay.
like, you got my money.
I do love Moana. I can't wait for the live action of that.
Yeah. My one of my tour guides, she was gonna be in the live action. They like I
What
guess
happened?
Disney went to she decided just to work instead.
Oh.
But
Actually, I worked that day.
her nephew is Jason Momoa's body double,
Oh.
ironically, and then he is in the live action Momoa, and some of her other cousins. Because I guess Disney went and did like a casting notice in Maui, obviously, and then
Oh, in Maui they filmed it.
they casted in Maui, then they flew him to Georgia,
Oh.
to Atlanta.
They filmed Moana in Georgia.
They did some of it in Atlanta. I think Disney has like a lot of film studios there.
I mean,
'cause
they should have
filmed-
kept authentic and done it in the Polynesian
I
Islands.
think they filmed some back in Maui, but they filmed most of it in, I guess, on a stage in Atlanta.
That's crazy because like Adam Sandler shoots all his movies in Hawaii, and they couldn't do that for Moana. Lost his shot. Like Hawaii probably would love the money. They'd probably like give us the money.
I don't know because I guess she said too that Jason Momoa was filming his new Apple TV movie or show there, and then he like went to ask their permission, and then they wouldn't. A lot of them weren't comfortable with him filming there, so he only filmed a
Oh.
little bit.
I wonder why.
I don't know.
I thought they loved Jason Momoa over there. They're
They
like,
do.
"Not you."
Well, they love that he like asked for
Permission.
yeah.
That's good.
And she said he's very like he abides by like the culture of like he he listens to the people who are in charge, like the elders, and like he pays his respects to them, and if they say no, like he won't go
that.
around them, like he'll just
Is
listen
he
to them.
Hawaiian?
He is. I think he's Samoan. He's definitely Polynesian.
Oh, is he Samoan?
I think so.
Oh, I love that. I had no idea. So he's like The Rock.
Let me see.
Okay.
Because some of his family's still.
I thought he was from like Missouri or something, but I love
So
that.
is he playing Maui or who's playing Maui?
I don't know.
The Rock is still playing Maui, but it's for separate. Jason Momoa is filming something separate, not Moana. Yeah.
How come no one is talking about it? How come there's no pictures about it? Like, you know, there's like Rachel Zegler, there's pictures of her with those like
That's
magical creatures.
Maybe because in like same with like the Avengers movies and stuff, like they film in like a sound stage like in Atlanta. So I'm sure there's just like
the water and stuff?
because it's like inside. It's probably a
It's
lot
all
of
green
like
screen.
green screen. Yeah.
And what, do they have a big pool in there or something? Like, what? How do they film that? That's so weird.
It's just all green screen. Like,
Wait, what do you mean? It's on the water.
but I mean,
some parts. A lot of it is on islands and things.
Wait, wouldn't
and-
they be on like sand?
well, you would think there was the last The Rock movie was filmed like on a sound stage and like they put sand on the floor and then it was like a
my-
blue screen behind them. It's weird.
That is so weird.
I guess you just had more control over like lighting and stuff. I don't know.
Okay. I mean, that would
Well-
probably be better than filming in the ocean, I guess.
I
but
guess,
It
yeah.
doesn't feel as
I
authentic.
know.
What's coming out first, Moana or Snow White?
Moana is actually no, the live action Snow White live action is before Moana live action.
Oh, so
but
Moana-
Moana 2 is November.
Oh, this year.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to see it. There's no Lin-Manuel Miranda song, so I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to like it.
I know.
It's not the same. Not the same vibe.
And it was supposed to be a TV show, and then they turned it into a movie. And I don't know. It all sounds a little like they kind of rushed it a little bit. But I'm
You're going to see
willing to give
it?
it a chance. I don't know. You know, I'll see pretty much anything though. Like I'll just go see.
Not the
things.
bike riders.
Well, I draw the line at the bike riders.
I was excited to talk about it with you. Anyways, I know that was in the past, but are you going to go see Romeo and Juliet on Broadway?
I want to so bad. I'm not really like a New York diva though. Like I don't know if I could just like.
I'm thinking I'm going to become a New York diva soon.
Really?
I do. I feel like it. If I move there, you have to come fly once a week to do
Okay,
the
very like
podcast.
Ryan Seacrest, I think.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes. He's a hot topic. He just hosted Wheel of Fortune for the first time last week.
Oh, how did it go?
First of all, amazing. And second of all, like, I love Vanna White, but I also feel like she should retire too. I would love to be on it. I would love a body diversity Vanna White because she came out with Ryan Seacrest and she looked good, but I'm also like, okay, but I feel like now it's time for new.
You would, yeah. I feel like if you're gonna replace the host, you should replace the. What is she?
the
considered?
presenter, I
Yeah,
guess.
presenter.
I
yeah.
would love to be her role. So hit me up.
She has to be good to retire by now, right?
For
She
sh-
has to be
I
set.
do wonder how much money. I'm sure she got less than Patsy Jack,
Yeah,
which is
'cause-
crazy.
But she still must have made a good amount because that show was
I would hope so.
a million freaking episodes.
But she started in like the 80s and at least the 80s because my mom was on in the 80s, so at least the 80s, and they probably gave women like nothing.
That's
no pay.
true, actually,
And
yeah.
maybe they like locked her in a contract for 30 years and was like, "This is what you're getting paid for the next 30 years."
You're right, yeah.
You know what I mean? They probably gave her $1 million for a 30-year contract. She, like probably back then she's like, "Oh, this is great."
yeah.
Hopefully she made some money, but maybe not. She's still flipping those letters. She doesn't even flip the letters anymore. Back in the
Just-
day, you had to flip it.
yeah,
Yeah,
she
you
just-
just screen. No,
yeah.
you push, you tap on it.
Oh, really?
But I don't even know if she's doing anything. I thought maybe. I don't know. She's like pushing on a screen. I would love to do that job. Please cast me. I love seeing the actors from Baby Reindeer win. I could picture myself winning. Yeah, because she had a beautiful dress on, and I was just like, one day I could be there too, and I'd be like, thank you, Richard Gadd, for putting me in the, like, you know what I mean? Like, I see myself doing that too. I don't know who I would thank, but whoever puts me in one, I guess. I feel like we'll make on a TV show one day.
Oh, I think so too. Yeah.
I think the Gothic Baby from TikTok is in the new Wednesday. They're over in Ireland right now.
Really?
Revy, who was on our show, she's there with Gothic Baby, and they're on the set in Ireland. Ireland,
wow.
I know. And I was like, oh, I always felt a calling to Ireland, and they're there now. So I do think TikTok, you can like get those kind of like cool opportunities. So
yeah,
one
and
day.
Who's in the other? Quinn Blackwell, right? She's in the HBO show, the Rachel Sennett.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I know. It's actually amazing. It's very cool.
So your time will come.
Or I just like to be in the mix somehow. You know what I mean? I don't need to be the star of it.
If they reboot Modern Family, they should bring your character back.
Oh my god, who just said that? Someone. Yes, I know. Actually, we're watching it right now because we literally ran out of shows to watch at night, and we're like, okay, watch Modern Family. It's pretty funny. I like it. But I think it was Chris Olsen who was on the red carpet recently, and he said that they're like, well, if you could be on any TV show, would you? I think it was at the Emmys, and he's like, they should bring Modern Family back so I can be a character. I was like, that's so random, like just for one episode. But I guess everyone wants the reboot, so let's bring it back.
There's a big Modern Family resurgence happening right now.
I would love to have it come back. I don't think I had no lines in it, but
does your character have a name?
No. Oh, I wonder. No, I don't think I was credited. But I am on IMDb. I wonder if they credit me as maybe herself or something. But I wasn't myself because they were
number 5. You know,
it was a thing where it was like plastic surgery, and I had no surgery at the time. But it was something like, oh, look at like where do they? The joke was like, where do they put the fat from their butt? And then I go by and it's like my boobs, and it was supposed to be like I had plastic surgery in my boobs, but I didn't at the time. It was just a push-up bra. So. But I remember the casting was like, must have big fake boobs. And I was like, me, and I didn't. And they believed it, which is like crazy because there was plenty of big boobed people out in LA. Like, why did they pick me?
Because you have that star quality.
They're like, it has to be you. I remember that's one of the first times I got recognized by a PA. He was like a fan, and he's like, oh my God, I'm actually a fan. I'm like, really? Because this was like so long ago, and I was so excited. I was like, wow, I feel so famous. So,
you should like retroactively give yourself like a character and a motivation, and then like really pitch it. So then when they reboot it, because I feel like the reboot has to happen soon.
Oh, you think it's happening?
I think they're gonna end up rebooting. You know, they reboot everything. You might as well reboot Modern Family. They all want it.
So recent. That was like so recent.
It feels recent, but I mean, it was a while ago. I guess. I mean, they're rebooting Harry Potter, so I might as well reboot.
Who? Where? For what?
Oh my! You didn't see?
No.
Yeah, they Max. HBO, whatever. Max HBO. They're rebooting Harry Potter. They posted a casting notice last week for like the kids.
Are you auditioning?
No, you have to be between the ages of 9 and 11.
You look like it. You could be Harry Potter. You have the glasses.
There was a rumor that Cillian Murphy was in the running to be Voldemort, but I feel like that's
looks
a
like
lie.
him.
I feel like he could definitely eat as that role for
Yeah.
sure. But like,
oh, it's like a remake. Like they're just retelling the story
as a show. So like each book / movie would be a season of the show.
How did it be 9 to 11?
For the season 1.
We could pretend Malibu. We could fake her age. They want to check
Age
her
her up.
ID. Yeah, we'll age her up a little bit. She
To
can
be
be Hermione
Hermione.
for sure.
My thing though is like I feel like the fandom is so insane because obviously like J.K. Rowling, people don't like her. People do like Harry Potter. They don't like J.K. Rowling. But then in the casting notice, they said that they're open to like every kind of like whether you're able, disabled, any race, nationality, like any skin color, religion.
Good. Yeah.
But the problem is like because of J.K. Rowling being so like conservative, I feel like if they do any like mixed race like casting or something, the fandom would be like already toxic about it. And especially and for like a 9-year-old to like have to be subjected to like insane people, I feel like I would be scared of my kid being Harry Potter.
Is she involved in it, or do you think
she's still involved?
Yeah, I don't think I'd want my kid involved with her then. I'd be like, no, you know what I mean? Like, that's like hateful. Like, I wouldn't want that energy. That does suck. Doesn't that suck, right? Because it's like you can appreciate the movies and be like, okay, we found out later she's a horrible person. But like now knowing she's so like.
It's hard.
Yeah, it really is one of those like. Because she like just doubled down, right? It's not like she said one stupid thing. She goes, "That was such a dumb thing. That's not what I meant," or whatever. But she like,
believes it.
She like
she'll
believes
go to
it
war
with her
for
whole chest, and I just like I don't think I could look past it.
I know. Even like at Universal when I go, I would feel weird having a butterbeer. I'm like, oh
no, absolutely not.
Like, how much money of this butterbeer is she getting?
That is so true. Do you think she does get like a?
I feel like she must not get this. I don't know like what her deal was for like Harry Potter.
She must get something because she created the whole thing, right?
Yeah,
which is wild.
Do you think maybe it was like a lump sum, or do you think she gets a percentage of whatever?
It must be a lump sum. I don't know. She's smart percentage, but I don't know.
if I had that much money, I would just shut up. You know what I mean? Like, even if I did believe terrible things, just shut up.
Yeah, literally. Just be, I don't care about why. And why does she care about the world? Like, why does she care? Like, just live your life. You're rich. Be rich. That does annoy me, but it makes sense because you know what? Harry Potter is a little witchy. You know what I mean?
I mean, yes, literally.
Yeah, which comes from like evil. So I feel like that makes sense. You know, they always say the devil reincarnate walks amongst us. Maybe it's J.K. Rowling. I don't know, the Bible. Someone says it.
It is so weird.
Kaiser Sose from Usual Suspects. I think Kevin Spacey says it.
Oh, okay.
Right? I don't know. Maybe
isn't Kevin Spacey? Is he
also the devil walking amongst us? We have a lot of them. We have a few demons out there.
But it's like, yeah, because she also posted like the casting notice. I was like, girl, like, why would you want?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it's just these, especially such young kids, like exposed to such like insane discourse.
Like, yeah, I know. Yeah, especially if they are doing all diverse. You know, the people who follow her and support her probably have those same ideals. And they'll be like, oh my God, why would this person? That's not Hermione.
Yeah.
Hermione is this. And it's like Hermione is a made up muggle, half muggle, half whatever, right? It's like nobody, like people just get so extra with it.
Because isn't it like, they have like the stage adaptation of Harry Potter in like the West End or something.
Yes,
I think Hermione is black, and even for her there, like for people who are not even going to go to the West End to see this like live show of Harry Potter, people already like are saying something, you know. So it's like
a fictional character. People need to relax. It's like when the Little Mermaid came out. I'm like, it's a mermaid. Like everyone's like, that's not it's historically accurate to be this. It's like, no, it's not. It's like a fake character.
Little Mermaid. That was so annoying. Be so serious. It's a Disney movie. Serious.
I know. It's actually, people are insane and the world is messy, but
yeah.
But what was it? Oh, J.K. Rowling. Yeah, she's a mess. Hopefully she doesn't get any money.
I know. They really should have just like bought her out so she was like out of Harry Potter, you know? Just like give her a big sum of money so she's not involved.
That's one thing I don't want to be casted in. I want nothing to do with Harry Potter anymore.
What if they called you up and your agent was like, you've been offered you didn't even have to audition. You've been offered a role.
I'd be like, absolutely not.
Really?
Maybe.
I was going to say. Daniel Radcliffe and Emma Watson and stuff, they always say like, no, I hate J.K. Like, I totally disagree with everything J.K. Rowling says. So you could be in it.
And then you could be... I hate her, but go support the movie, which she'll probably get money from too. I think that'd be my only hard no. I actually just like I just don't like people like that. Like I just don't understand how you just like hate a group of people for no reason. Like for what? For what? Like what are they doing to you? Like I don't understand. Like it's so weird that when people get so angry about stuff like that. I'm like, you're so weird.
It literally has no impact on your life, like, whatsoever.
Yeah.
Like, trans people living doesn't
I don't
affect
understand.
you at all.
That's what I'm saying. And then people go, like, so hard for it. And I'm just like, you're a weirdo. And then you have money on top of that. Like, you're just a freak.
Yeah, and they, like, obsess over it, too. Like, with, like, the box at the Olympics. Like, they pick people and, like, they transvestigate them. It's like, oh, no, like, she has to be trans. It's like, what?
Yeah, you're also weird. Like,
so weird.
Like, literally, what do they do? Be like, okay, like, open your legs. It's like, people are just so aggressive.
And, like, there'll be celebrities and, like the only one I remember specifically was like Taylor Swift. They like zoom in on her bikini like when she's at the beach and like, oh, what is this that she's hiding? It's like, have you never seen a vagina, you weird straight person? Yeah,
literally
like
not.
what?
Those people have no idea what people are so freaking annoying.
Weird.
Also, like, who cares? Like, it's actually so annoying.
Transphobes are my heart. I think that's like number one. Like, I can't stand you.
Yeah, same. Because like, you're just a freak. Like, you're just weird. You know what I mean?
You're
like,
just weird.
Especially if you're vocal about it too. Then you're like double weird. Like, it's one thing to think it's like, okay, if that's consuming your life, but another thing to be like vocal about it. It's like,
to actively be a transphobic person is crazy.
Those are people who have like literally no life.
J.K. Rowling.
Devil.
Yeah.
All of them. The devil, monk, blocks.
No Harry Potter here.
But I do want to get a sponsorship with Universal. We need to fly down to Orlando because they're doing a wicked. What is it? Like, what is the world when you go into it? Like, it's like a wicked
world?
Immersive. A wicked world. Immersive experience.
Oh, yeah.
They built like a whole wicked world down there. And you can go to Shiz and get like a Shiz University shirt. It looks so, are you into Wicked? No, you're not into Wicked. But you're excited for the movie.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I will be once I see it. You know what I mean?
So excited.
Because even just like the trailers and stuff, I'm excited by it. Like, I'm excited by the cast. I'm excited about Cynthia, about Ariana, Jonathan Bailey, Bowen. Like, everyone excites me.
I saw you like Jonathan Bailey's photo again. I saw it the other day. I was like, oh, okay. What's the photo of them? Did you see the one with like all the hot gays?
Yes.
Is that recent or is that old?
It wasn't gay. It was
not gays.
3 gays.
And a straight? There was a straight one in there?
Paul Mescal is straight.
Who's Paul Mescal?
We talk about who Paul Mescal is so often.
Oh, wait, we did? Wait, give me one more clue. Or one more time.
Oh my gosh. How would you know him? He wears the short shorts. He's Irish.
But straight?
He's straight. He's dated Phoebe Bridgers. She's dating Gracie Abrams. You know Gracie.
No. But was he dating one of our guests?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
There, done. I remember. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But he's like not the hot one in the photo.
I think if I had to rank them, I don't know, it's tough because it's Andrew. It was a photo of Andrew Scott, Jonathan Bailey, Matt Bomer, and Paul Mescal.
Wasn't there a fifth?
I think it was just the 4, right?
There was someone who was shorter, but he said everyone else was wearing lifts. Didn't you see this?
Yes, I edited that.
That was so good.
Thanks.
That was such a good TikTok.
That was
and I was
Andrew
like,
Scott.
Oh, okay. They call him Scotty.
He called himself Scotty.
Okay. I
Yeah.
thought there was a Scotty in there. So Andrew Scott is Scotty. Okay, I got it. Okay. And he's like, they were all wearing lifts. Okay, so there's only 4 in there.
Yeah, there's only 4.
I love all of them. So only like the 3 are
The
gay.
3
one
are gay, yeah.
Yeah. It's always the straight one that's like not as cute.
Yeah, I mean, literally, it's hard to compete because Matt Bomer, Andrew Scott, and Jonathan Bailey are just like...
Gorge.
Yeah. But Paul Mescal's cute.
What's Andrew Scott from?
He is in this show called Ripley on Netflix / Showtime, I think.
I like him. I don't know what he's from, but I like the TikTok you edited, and I was like, I like this person.
Yeah,
He seems
he's really
funny.
good friends with Jonathan Bailey.
Oh, because they were shipping him.
Yeah.
I see. I'm a little like particular,
Yeah,
so
I
I
was
feel
gonna
like
say.
no. I don't know who would be good for him. I don't know. I'm very like maybe Bo and Yang, but I feel like he might be taken too. I don't know. I don't know who would be the right
Matt
one.
Bomer's taken, right? I think Matt Bomer is
Yeah, he's married with like 3 kids.
Yeah.
Been
And
married.
he's just like...
He came out with Joshua Jackson on the Emmys. But then they
Yes.
played Dawson Creek, and I was like, why would they play that when that's like such an old show? And Matt Bomer's on like a really current show.
I know.
And they have a really good theme song. Fellow Travelers has a good theme song.
I think just to be like cheeky, I guess. Like,
no
you
one
know,
remembers
nostalgia.
Dawson Creek, including me. When I saw, did you edit that TikTok too?
Yes.
You did so good on editing all these TikToks. I love it. I was catching up this morning and I saw it. And I was like, and someone's like, oh my God, the Dawson Creek theme. I didn't even know that's what it was. I was like, oh, okay.
I guess people were excited about it. I missed the Dawson's Creek.
Me too. I feel like who's even alive from the Dawson Creek era because that was before my time.
Was Jessica Biel in Dawson's? No.
That was-
what was that? Seventh Heaven.
Yeah. I would recognize that theme song.
Katie Holmes was Dawson's Creek,
Oh,
right?
right. Yeah.
That's all I know.
Never watched it. And the other
Neither.
guy, Vanderbeek, he was
James Vanderbeek.
I always know him, but I don't never watch Dawson Creek.
No, yeah.
Or not Joshua Jackson or any of them.
I know Joshua Jackson is an attractive guy.
I don't think so.
I think he's cute for
Really?
a middle-aged man, yeah.
I don't know. Very few middle-aged men are attractive.
I think he's dating Lupita Nyong'o right now.
Who, Joshua Jackson?
Yeah.
Oh.
And they're like a cute couple.
They are cute, yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that. I get him and Josh Hartnett mixed up, I think.
Oh, love Josh Hartnett. Yes.
I haven't seen the trap. It's not. I don't think it's streaming yet, but I
No,
wanna.
what it is, you have to see it. It's kind of everything.
I
I'm
wanna
kind of
watch-
obsessed with it. I only saw it that one time, but I really enjoyed
liked
my
it.
one time. It was so camp. It was literally. I mean, Trap is literally like 2 months old at this point, but like if you were to make a movie, I think it would be like a very M. Night Shyamalan vibe.
Really?
Yes.
Maybe I should like collab with him.
I honestly could see you and M. Night Shyamalan having like a great collab.
Would love it.
Because I went back and also watched Signs. I think that's one of his like popular movies.
You love aliens right now. You're like on
yeah,
an alien
I'm on an
kick.
alien. Very Sabrina Carpenter. I'm on the alien.
Yeah, why was that? As Brittany said, like I don't know why she was with an
What
alien.
It is tea. Like it was random, right? Just because it was like a moon person vibe.
Oh,
I
that
think.
makes sense
Yeah.
then. Oh yeah,
Or maybe
the
she
man on
just
the moon.
likes aliens.
Yeah, she's like, this is gonna be quirky and fun and cute. People live for it. I love Brittany. She's just like, why was it? She should have kissed a girl. I
Yeah,
was like,
this girl,
yes.
this Sabrina girl,
No,
Carpenter.
the Sabrina girl. The Sabrina girl said my name, and I'm like, that's cool. I love Brittany. I love her. Yeah, the aliens. Okay, so wait, Signs. You're watching. You loved
Yeah,
or no?
I just think I like the M. Night Shyamalan universe. I think it's so camp, and I see you in it somehow. I don't know
I
how,
love
but I
that.
do see
Maybe
it.
you're manifesting that
Yeah,
for me.
I don't
would
know
love.
why. I see you in that universe.
I'll take it. I'll take anyone who takes me. Wait, so what was that photo from?
Which photo?
The four men, the 4 hotties.
Oh, I think it was was it Fellow Traveler? It might have been like Fellow Travelers promo or something. I think it was.
Are they in that show? Adam Scott and that other guy?
God, what was it? It was one of about all of us strangers. I think it was called.
All of Us Strangers.
I
What
think.
is that?
I don't know. I didn't see it. Let me see. I'm pretty sure it was All of Us Strangers. Yeah, it was. Oh yeah, I'm surprised you didn't see it. Starring Andrew Scott, Paul Mescal.
It's new?
No, it was 2023.
I'm really behind on everything.
Yeah,
I
maybe
need
in
to...
2 more years we'll discover it. I
It's
guess
a
it was
movie?
a movie, yeah.
All of us.
All of Us Strangers.
All of us strangers.
I have no idea what it was about.
I'll watch it.
Oh, it's gay. Yeah, I guess. Oh, Paul Mescal's is straight, but he plays Andrew Scott's love interest, I guess.
Oh.
I don't know.
What's it about? Just being gay?
I guess so.
Okay. I love it. I'll watch it. That's so funny. Okay. That's cute. I'll watch it. That photo got me. I was like, what do they call it? The internet boyfriends. I was like,
Yeah,
yes.
I love that the photo was from like 2023, but like, let's
But
ask
you
him
made it
about
relevant
it.
again by putting it in the TikTok. Because I was
guess
like,
so.
oh, where's this from?
With like all the award shows, whatever, like they just, I get like assigned like what to edit from the interviews, and sometimes I'm just like, really? And I did it, but I'm
Wait,
like,
you were assigned that? You didn't want to do that one?
I was like, this is so random. Like it's old, but I'm like, I guess to you it was new, so I
Oh,
guess
I
so.
was excited. I was so excited. Do they wear lifts? I was very excited about it. Did you see Nicola Coughlan on the red carpet?
Yeah.
And how, okay, so you might know because you go to these red carpets. I don't understand how there's just not something behind the carpet. Because, okay, so basically she's on the red carpet, she's posing, she's looking fierce, and people just like literally
Walking.
stop. Like,
Yeah.
I've never seen that before on a red carpet. Why her and why not go around the back?
I'm trying to think. How is it behind? I don't know. I feel like usually it's hard to go behind because usually behind is just like the barricade. Because like they have to hold up the step and repeat. So it's just like a lot of framework to like hold up the step and repeat. And then it was like usually like a barricade behind it. But usually, because especially with like publicists and stuff, they like have to walk the celebrity down the carpet, but they'll usually like duck, like almost like duck walk. So you're like below the cameras, but these people were just like crossing like right in front of her.
Why just her? Because I didn't see that with anyone else.
I know. Well, maybe it happened to other people and it just wasn't like,
Viral.
yeah. Because it is kind of hard to like not be in the way at these things, but I feel like they could have at least tried to like be out of the way. You know what I mean?
I've never seen that happen ever. I mean, maybe it happens, but I've never seen that.
There's
like,
one
that was
meme of
crazy.
Emma Roberts at a award or at a movie premiere, and she's like posing, and it's literally like 15 people walking in front of her, and you know Emma Roberts, she's kind of sassy, so she was like rolling her eyes like.
I'd be like, move, please. Especially if that is my like Getty image moment. I'd be like, out.
That would
out.
totally happen to you. That would totally be
It
something.
better not. I would go Chappell Roan on that. I'd be like,
Not me, bitch.
yes, not to move. Have Chappell with me, just be like,
Yeah, you do need Chappell just to like, yeah, clear your lane.
I love that she does it herself too, because there was someone next to her that could have done it, like
Yes.
whatever, and she's just like, no, I'm going to. So
Not me.
is that what you said?
Yes.
No.
You shut the F up. No. Not me, bitch. I have the whole thing like memorized. I love it. I
love it.
watched it like 500 times.
You did. You had like a nuance with it too.
Yes,
you had the right
nail.
timing.
I love
I got to rewatch.
something about that, her sticking that nail out. Not me. I'm like that girl. I just love her so much because every like sentence that she says, she always ends it with bitch or girl. She's like, I've been famous for a month, bitch. Like everything is like or girl, and that's like so.
So iconic.
I mean, she's just so gay. So like, it's like very me.
It's so
but it's like
good.
also every gay because that's how we talk.
It's
but,
every gay. Me too.
And I love that she's Sasha Colby's daughter, like officially now.
Is that what they said? Where did that
Yes.
confirmed? I didn't see.
Sasha Colby just claimed her as
Love
a
it.
daughter. Yeah.
Done and done. Sorry, Lady Gaga, Katy Perry. Sasha's the mother. Did you see Jake Shane was at the?
Oh, yeah, he
I'm
was
like,
just-
how? He's the plant. He's a plant.
That's your friend.
I love him. Though. We love, but also how I'm so jealous. He handles it so well. He acts like just so cool with all these celebrities. He's like, love you.
I think because he is pretty famous. I think the only one that would gag him is probably Taylor because he loves Taylor and she's just like another level of famous. But like,
Did he interview her? I didn't see.
no, you know Taylor, she kind of just shows up and then
She doesn't do the interviews.
not anymore. The only thing she would give like ET was just a wave. She like walked by,
Okay.
like her publicist walks her by, and she'll tell her to wave at our cameras, and that's all we get these
That's
days.
it. Damn. To be that famous, where you
Even
don't need to do
Sabrina
press.
Carpenter doesn't do interviews anymore.
Why? I wonder why.
I guess she doesn't really need it.
But you think you would just want to. Like, I think I would just love
You
to be
would love to
interviewed.
chit-chat,
I
yeah.
would be like, let's talk. But you know what? Honestly, like, I get it. I guess you just don't want to get, like, canceled for saying anything. So.
And I guess like the main topic would obviously be like a personal question. Like Jeremy Allen White at the Emmys doesn't do interviews. Even Io Adebri doesn't really do that many interviews anymore. Like you reach a level and I guess you just get over it.
I guess pretty soon there'll be no more interviews left.
Literally, like no one wants to chit chat these days.
That is crazy. I feel like that's one thing I like about Ariana is that she seems to be doing, like, press and not really caring.
I think she's like very invested in Wicked. So like obviously when you sign up for like a movie or something, like part of your contract is promotion, but you can tell with like Wicked, she just loves it so much that she's going above and beyond to promote it. And I love that. Like that sells it to me more. Like when someone is so genuinely excited for it, like that makes me want to go support it.
I love it too. I love that she doesn't like shy away from things and talks about like even the exact same interview she did. I feel like she did like address like a lot of stuff like Ethan Slater, like not like head on, but she did address a lot of it.
Yeah, and also that was another thing. I don't know what. Maybe I had another lobotomy, but even Ethan Slater, I was like, because they posted his poster and everyone was being mean. I was like, I'm over the Ethan Slater slander. I don't know, like genuinely, I was fun to Key when it was like you know messy for a moment, you know, with like you know Lily and stuff. I feel like we've all moved on. We've all moved on.
Everyone's moved on, including them.
They
Y'all don't know
the divorce.
You know nothing. You know nothing.
Someone's gonna put a clip of us a year ago.
And we knew nothing. Put a clip from us a year ago. I'll talk to myself and be like, you know nothing, you dumb, ugly just talking. That's me talking to me. You wish you were there. You wish you were part of Wicked. You don't know anything. Everyone is taken care of. Yeah, that's also me. Me to me with Rachel Zegler. Like, you know nothing. She's a goddess starring on Broadway, Snow White Queen, legend, and the nicest girl in the world. She's going to DM you and she's going to be like, I actually love you. You're a legend. So be nice, you dumb.
That's growth. Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying to all those people too. If you hate Ethan Slater, Rachel's like, oh, you're ugly. That's it.
Yeah, I think it's just like we've moved past like having to clown on this man for the way he looks. And he got a new haircut and he looks good.
Yeah.
That's the one thing. You never clowned on his looks.
That's
You're
true.
actually the only person that...
Yeah, I always thought he was. I always knew the vibe. I always understood it.
You did. You tried to tell me.
Yeah.
I mean, I still don't see the vibe, but I won't say it.
Wait until you see Wicked. Wait until you see Wicked.
That's true.
Box.
I mean, I do like his new haircut. I think he looks good.
We haven't seen this. Is it short?
Yeah, it's like shorter. People are saying like Ariana helped inspire his new haircut or something because he looks
You
good.
guys, he's a grown man. He can make his own haircut decisions. Why do they think? Oh,
and I'm sure the movie had stylists and hairdressers.
Right. I mean, yeah, he's like a celebrity. He gets help. Ariana did this for him. I mean, maybe, which would be cute too. But I just want to know if they're gonna go to the premiere together.
I feel like they have to, right?
Or will she go with Cynthia? They go together.
Oh, that's true. But they can't. I guess maybe. I don't know. I was gonna say they can't avoid like a solo shot together, but maybe they can.
A solo shot?
Like, I mean, like a couple shot. Yeah.
I think they could. Very Sabrina Barry. Like, you could like be separate. Oh, maybe they want to.
Maybe. I feel like you might as well, right? Like, sell it.
Do you know how they've been dressing like green and pink? Like, do you think they all dress like their characters? Like, will he wear silver, like the Tin Man?
Like, yeah, because it's very like the like Zendaya, Dune, Margot Robbie, Barbie. Like,
right.
That's the new thing. Jenna Ortega, Beetlejuice.
Yeah,
that makes it fun.
It does make it fun.
Yeah,
I'm very excited to see the looks for that. I cannot wait. I know Wicked's like my whole heart. It's my whole everything. I sound like Ariana. Wicked is everything. I would give anything to make Glinda. Did you know J-Lo auditioned for Madame Marble?
What?
Yeah, it's the role played by the Oscar winner. I forgot her name. She's the one that I wanted to play in the new
Michelle Yeoh?
Yeah, Michelle Yeoh's character. J-Lo auditioned for it.
I could not see that at all.
I think no one could. Hence why she didn't get the role.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Who else? I saw Joe Jonas audition for Fiyero.
I guess I could maybe see that, but no.
Oh, no. Who else? Dove Cameron auditioned for Glinda.
Oh, yeah. I remember it was like them for, it was Ariana
really?
and Dove. I mean, I'm sure Ariana was like, just because Ariana's been like wanting it for literally since like Victoria's days, you know?
Yeah.
But I know Dove was also like a contender for a bit.
I know.
Yeah.
How awful would that be? You're like so close and then you don't get it.
I know. But it all happens for a reason. Like, I feel like there's so many times people get close to a role and then, you know, something happens and then it gets a bigger break.
No, but I feel like when you're like, this is the role I made for.
I'm trying to make Dove Cameron feel okay.
She's like, this is the only role I cared about, and then you don't get it. Like, that was very me when I auditioned for Eminem, and it was for Fat Jessica Simpson. I'm like, if I don't get Fat Jessica Simpson, my whole life.
I was born for.
I'm not kidding. You laugh, but my whole life in school, they're like, you look like a Fat Jessica Simpson. Everyone told me that my entire life.
I thought they said you looked like the guy from Scooby-Doo.
Oh, Matthew Lillard. Or Samuel L. Jackson. I look like a lot of people, okay? But I got Fat Jessica Simpson a lot. And if I did not get that role,
oh
like,
my God.
I might as well
What's
just...
the purpose? Yeah.
Jump off a cliff with you and Maui. And so, like, that must feel the same. Like, this is my one role, you know? Like, this is my shot. Damn, that sucks.
Don't worry, Dove Cameron.
Don't worry. There's Schmigadoon season 3, which I do love. And that is a slay always.
And her boyfriend's really hot.
Oh, who's her boyfriend?
I think he's in... I want to say the band Maneskin, but I could be wrong. I know they met at the VMAs like 2 years ago or something. Oh. And I know he's really hot. And I know Dove Cameron's really hot.
Is he like a bad boy?
No, he's like European. He's just like he seems very just like classy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Why did I think she was with someone with like tattoos and stuff?
She used to be. I think she was with someone with tattoos. Okay. Yeah. But this guy, he just seems very like, I don't know. I mean, I've only seen one interview with him, so I don't know. I could be wrong.
Does he wear glasses?
No.
Oh.
He was wearing a, I mean, it was the VMAs and he was wearing a suit. Benson Boone's wearing like a, see-through shirt and this guy's wearing a suit. So to me, that's like classy.
Oh, I see.
know?
Okay, yeah.
And he had a little
suit?
mustache. So yeah, he looked good. He just looks like tall, European, hot.
I don't know about the mustaches.
It looked good on him because he seemed like kind of hipstery a little bit.
Okay.
I don't know. He sold it.
Last night on Modern Family, Phil Dunphy had a mustache. He put one on, and I was like, it was so bad because I think the mover across the street had one, so he put one on. I'm like, it's so ugly. I hate it so much.
Some guys can really rock it. I wonder if Hasan has had a mustache at some
I
point.
haven't heard about him in so long. What's he? You haven't talked about him in a minute. I guess you haven't been here in a minute.
I was gonna say.
You've been gone.
Yes, does he have one right? Wait, does he always have a mustache? Maybe he does. Hasan?
Hasan who, Piker?
Yes.
Oh. I thought it was Hasan Minaj, and I was like, I do not see a mustache on him. Okay.
I had one in the last music video you posted.
Oh, yeah, you had a little one. Or big one. Burt Reynolds.
Hasan. Yeah, Hasan looks good in a mustache.
I'm just not about the mustache.
I go back and forth with Hasan. We have a love-hate relationship, I guess.
Okay, where are you at now?
Kind of neutral, I guess. I don't know. I'm almost like you in The Weeknd, like until he finally notices me. He did notice you.
Ooh.
He reacted to the Katy Perry music video and Hasan.
Oh, what? When? Bad or good? How come
It
you
was
didn't bring
good. It was
up?
like I guess he didn't know you were in it. I guess if anyone wouldn't know about like Katy Perry, it'd be Hasan. But he didn't know you
who
were in
I
it.
was?
No, he didn't know you were in the music video.
He sees me again. He's like,
So
I don't know this
who's
person.
that?
He always says that. Always. Love it,
Who
though.
was there? Cutie and
It
somebody
was
else.
Cutie and Austin.
Wait, you saw it? How come you didn't tell me?
Austin. So
didn't see this.
Austin was the one because I think they watched it. They didn't know you were in it. Suddenly they're like, wait, is that? And then he was like, oh my god, it is.
I love
Oh.
Austin. Yeah.
Shout out
I love
Austin.
Austin and Cutie and Hasan, but third place.
Okay. I put Austin high up because he said he likes me, so I put him high
and
up.
Cutie
Okay.
also loves you.
Does
He,
she?
he
Okay.
was very
Yes.
excited to see.
Yeah.
We love both. Okay. Well, we love Hasan. Let's just be equal. We don't have to say he's at the bottom.
No, he's the bottom out of the
Why is
three.
someone ranked us
Wait,
like
you don't
Oscar's
know
the
that
bottom?
he is.
Because we can't give him too much. The gays give Hasan too
Oh, I
much that
see.
he's getting
Oh,
like.
you're trying to take him down a notch?
I'm trying to humble him a little bit, yeah, because he's too hot and he knows he's hot.
He has issues too. He's probably insecure.
Yeah, I know he used to be allegedly chubby. He was always hot to me, but he was allegedly chubby, I guess for his standards.
Allegedly.
And but I don't know. He posed like I see it. He squats and he shows his butt and he has the
Okay.
Charlie XCX songs playing, and it's like
You're trying to knock him down a peg.
I'm just trying. Like it's so marketed towards me that I'm trying to like. I'm trying to be hard to get. I guess I'm like you because
Ooh.
when I know something is so marketed towards me, I'm like, you're not gonna get me that easy. You know what I mean?
Oh, I see. Okay,
Yeah.
But
me
maybe
too.
it's because he knows you're in a relationship. So
And he's being respectful, I guess. Yeah.
Me too, actually. I'm no longer supporting British and her fellow travelers. Be like, who's Win Wicked? I don't know.
Who's Wicked?
Oh, what? No, never heard
Jonathan
of him.
who?
Yeah, that's me too. And then one day he'll come back around, he'll DM me.
Yes.
And I'll be, actually love you again.
We need to stick to the energy because it worked so well for you that one time.
The weekend
So,
where I was like, I went over it.
Yes.
He has a new song coming out Friday. Everyone's like, promote it. I'm like, unless I'm in the music video, I'm
I
not
think it
promoting
already
it.
came out. No.
Oh, okay. I'm behind, but I will buy it. I told him that on his Instagram
I saw-
comments.
yeah.
I said, oh, you did?
I
I,
saw
love that.
that
Okay.
comment, yeah.
You looked at the weekend's comments. I love that.
Well, I followed him when he DM'd you, like out of solidarity.
Oh.
Yeah. So I'm not doing anything dubious if I like him or.
You can like his. But Jonathan Bailey, I'm a little bit like, okay.
It's
We're
too close
both
to
competing
home.
for him. Yeah, I was like, okay. But you're right. I got to play it more cool. I'm seeing Wicked for the girls.
Yeah. Yes.
And I am. But also Jeff Goldblum and Ethan Slater and whoever Fierro is too. He's fine.
The actor, the up and comer.
actor.
Yeah.
I need to calm down, though. I do need to calm down a little bit. Because I do always think, like, you know what? Someone could see. I collabed with someone the other day, and they're like, oh, Rihanna sent me a DM. And I was like, that's crazy that, like, celebrities watch social media. Like, you don't think about it.
Yeah.
So I was like, let me just calm down. Because you don't also want to be, like, the weirdo, right? You know?
Which is
He's
so often
like,
us, yeah.
I'm gay. You're married. Why are you trying to, like, be weird? You know? Sorry. I'm respectfully.
We'll still take a drink your milk, sure, but
Absolutely.
yes.
Well, again, technically that was like my lyric first, but okay. I'm doing, okay, breaking news. I am doing a Christmas song this year and we are putting Drink Your Milk back into it, but also because I had it in Hot Girl Christmas in 2019. So we have a Drink Your Milk line and I want Moses to be in the video wearing the Drink Your Milk like in a pink shirt with like the angel wings, you know, and doing the little Jonathan Bailey dance like this where he's like,
Yeah, with the wing. Oh,
ooh,
yeah.
have you seen that? I just saw it for the first time because I was Googling. Okay, someone on Twitter or X or whatever trolled me or trolled everybody. They're like, ooh, Dancing Through Life is going to premiere tonight during the Emmys or something. So
Oh,
I
I
like,
saw-
Yeah,
saw you
and I
say
was like, wait, what? Like, cause that's like what everyone's looking. That's like the one Fiero song everyone's looking for. So I was like, oh my god, yes, eyes! I was so excited about it. So then on TikTok, I was typing like that. I was typing "Dancing Through Life" Jonathan Bailey, but it comes up Jonathan Bailey dancing or something, and it's him in the Drink Your Milk shirt, and he's doing like this weird like sexual thing. I'm like,
I like a club or something.
yeah, but what is it for? He was filming something because he's like doing it to the camera.
Maybe he was promoting it.
Oh, sorry, I got excited. The skirt was riding up. Well, I do have black shorts underneath, just for everyone to know. There's no underwear. There's black shorts. Okay, but yeah, I guess it was. I don't know. Promoting it, it sold out in 2 minutes. Why do they need
know.
to?
We need to
Wait, it's the first
restock.
time I hear in my role.
Yeah. Oh, I thought about it yesterday when I was watching it before bed. I was watching him do it. I was like, because at first I was like, oh, we shot Jonathan Bailey in the music video, but I'm like, he's probably busy, so well.
Jurassic, whatever it's called.
When's that come out?
I think it's filming like now.
Yeah, someone that was just on here said his friend was filming it with him, and I was like, ooh.
Have you seen the photo of him in it?
Yes. The one with the glasses.
Yeah, so cute.
Reminded me of you.
Yeah,
I was like, okay, glasses.
Yeah.
I commented on his too. I was like, oh, the glasses. And everyone's like, me too, girl. They all got it. He does look really good with glasses. Yeah, I had fried rice, but you know you're only supposed to have it like a day old.
Oh, I saw you discover that as well.
Did you know?
No, I had no idea.
Yeah, I didn't either, because you think rice, you're just like, okay.
Especially
like,
if it's in the fridge, right? Like,
yeah. But no, people said, like, someone died actually eating leftover fried
What?
rice. Yeah, there's like an article recently about it. Yeah.
What a way to go, at least. Like,
He said about waffles too. You remember?
no, but sounds like something I would say.
The ants and the waffles, and you're like, oh, that's how I want to go.
yes. Doesn't Moses make little waffles for the ants?
Which I don't know if we're supposed to say. I told you, and he's like, why would you tell him? And I'm like, wait, why is that bad? And he's like, well, because it's, I don't know, is it bad?
What part of it?
Inhumane?
What?
To kill ants?
I don't know. I'd be killing ants. Sorry, but I love the animals, but like I gotta draw a line somewhere.
Yeah. What are you supposed to do?
You just. I mean, you have to keep things out of your house because I mean, they come to the baby's
So what are
food. They come into their
Agreed. They bite them.
So you just have to.
But what are you supposed to do? How are we supposed to like save them?
I don't know if they need.
Do you like take them? I thought you were saving them. The reason I even told you is because I thought Moses was saving them by putting the waffles out, and I was like, oh, he's catching them and releasing them. Like I thought that's what he was doing.
No, but there's okay. If you go out to our garden, there's not a million, there's a billion ants. Like you see
I
them,
believe
like
it.
a billion ants. So the few that come into the house, we
Yeah, do they
them
need
out.
saving like that?
I thought so. I thought you were saving them, and that's the only reason. He's like, "Don't tell Oscar." And I was like, "Wait, but why?" And he's like, "Well, because I'm not saving them. They're dying." And I was
I
like,
don't know. I have an exterminator for the ants at our.
"I feel like that's well. I
my
guess you take them
parents'
out.
house.
That's crazy."
Well, they're like everywhere. They were coming in like the kitchen, the bathroom. It was a lot.
Well, let's hope you're not reincarnated
Yeah,
as an
it's the
ant.
season.
That's the karma for everyone. I thought
No,
we were
but-
saving them, giving them a waffle, taking them outside. Like I thought that's what was happening.
There's some food to go.
There's a waffle in there right now. There were some ants in there. I was like, bring one of those waffles down. Like, and then when I said it to you, you're like, oh, that's the way I want to go. And I was like, wait, but they're not dying. And I was like, and then Mo was like, because I'm like, oh, that's cute. And I told him, he's like, no, don't say that. And I was like, oh, okay.
Also,
I didn't know it
if
was
you're
like
reincarnated as an ant, how long do you want to be as an ant?
I know, it just
maybe
take
you
me
want it to be
out.
kind of a short
True.
cycle and move on.
I would not want to be reincarnated as an ant.
No,
but
although Bug's Life was kind of fierce. They looked cute with like the purple ants.
never watched it. I told you, animated animals are not my thing.
Oh yeah, I feel
But maybe
that.
I'll watch it. I don't know.
It was cute when I was little. I just liked that they were like lavender. I don't know, something about it was like
The ants
pretty.
were lavender?
Yeah.
Not realistic. I don't like it at all. We had Malibu's birthday over the weekend. Do you know
Oh,
Cocomelon?
Yes, of course.
You watched it with your nephews or anything like that?
I think on YouTube or something, but like I haven't. I just kind of put it on for him.
I just have to do a quick pitch because I do think if they did make a live action movie of Cocomelon, I do think Elvis should play Coco. We have I'll do a side by side. She looked. Do you have the picture? She looked. Do I have it or did I give it to you? Elvis looks just like Cocomelon.
Cocomelon. Baby. Baby.
She says that.
A monkey.
It's so crazy. And we did a side by side because Malibu got one for her birthday, and we did a side by side, and they look identical. Wait, there's one on my phone that looks identical. I feel like I should show it.
Oh, I totally see it.
Have you seen it?
I see this photo of
Oh, the
Cocomelon.
thing-
Because
Yeah.
she also has a onesie that's just the same colors exactly.
I mean, it looks just like Cocomelon. Look,
Oh my god.
doesn't she look just like
Yeah.
Coco? Oh my god, how do we get her cast before she gets too old? I just feel like it might take so long for the movie to be made.
So this is
Please make it right now. If it's happening, please cast Elvis Patus Hackman as
Cocomelon,
Coco.
the live action.
I just think she looks so much like her. Oh my gosh.
And acts like she's cute. She's
And then we gotta figure out how to get. Oh no, she's not gonna be in Harry Potter. I was gonna say how we get Malibu in Harry Potter. Absolutely not. Never. J.K. Rowling should play Voldemort. That's who she should play.
Method acting.
And why is it called He Who Should Not Be Named? Why do they say that in the book?
I think because it's like like a like it's bad vibes. I guess if you say
Like Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Stupid. That's dumb. I hate all the little rules they make in Harry Potter. It's like, okay, this is all.
Maybe he has like psychic powers. If you mention his name, he can.
That did become a plot point.
like
that. Oh, really?
If you said Voldemort, then his people would appear, like the Death Eaters.
Oh, and the
I
scar
think.
would hurt. He's like, oh.
Yeah.
I remember that. I was like, okay.
Something like that.
Extra. So extra.
Have you heard of baby Mudang?
No.
Oh, really? You haven't heard of
Who's
Mudang?
Baby Mudang?
The baby hippo?
No, that's cute.
Oh, I thought maybe
Where's the baby hippo?
Because I know Fiona. Do you know Fiona?
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
in America though, right? Like Ohio. Where was she?
She's a baby hippo.
Yeah.
Malibu watches her sometimes.
Oh, it's a cartoon?
No, like
no,
a
real.
actual
Oh,
baby hippo.
Okay, what's happening with Mudang?
she's the internet's like queen right now.
Why? Because she's a hippo?
She's a baby pygmy hippo, so I guess she's kind of cuter because she's like a pygmy hippo, but she's like very like sassy and over dramatic. Like she like bites her handlers and stuff.
Oh my gosh, where's
yeah.
she at?
She is in where was it? I think it was Thailand.
And where's she blowing up at? Where is she going
On
viral?
Twitter and TikTok. She's kind of everywhere. Like Rolling Stone wrote about her. She's in the
Okay,
News.
Rolling Stone.
Exclusive interview.
Like, we gotta get on this baby hippo story.
Yeah, like the BBC went to Thailand to go interview her. Like she's like
But
the
I don't
big
understand
deal.
who's talking on her behalf. Like, they're like,
She's gonna be on Hot Ones.
no.
Yes, baby Mudang is
Eating?
gonna be
Isn't
on.
that like animal abuse? Here's some like hot sauce. Like, just eat it. She has no idea what it is. Is she actually?
Who is she voting for? That's the main question. Who is she voting for?
She's too young to vote. I
And
guess
she's not
that would be-
American. She's not a
Yeah, she's not
citizen.
American. Yeah, she's Thai. But yeah, I'm surprised she's like literally all over my Twitter because she just like looks like she is over dramatic. She's kind of a diva. The handlers try to feed her and she's like always kind of screaming and like making like funny reactions and stuff. So she's like the internet's queen right now.
So she's probably just doing it on purpose to go viral. She's like, let me just have my moment. I mean, seriously, like, she's probably like, I see Haktua girl have a Halloween costume. I'm gonna have one too.
Mudang
That's what
must
you should go for as Halloween. You should be Mukdang the hippo. Mudang the hippo.
That's true.
And I'll be the other one. Who's the other hippo?
Fiona.
Fiona. And which hippo are you being, Moses? Dumbo.
What?
Is he a hippo? I don't know.
That's an elephant.
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 I don't know.
Her name translates to bouncy pig, which is kind of sweet, I guess.
Okay, cute. And a pigmy is like a miniature version.
Yeah, they don't get very big as adults. Like, adult hippos are like humongous and dangerous. I guess more people die from hippo attacks than like sharks or whatever.
Really?
Yeah.
Because they sit on them? Or what? What do you mean? They eat them? I can't imagine
They're
hippo
very.
like charging.
They attack 'em.
Hippos are very violent.
They're
and
territorial.
they're super fast.
Yeah.
Like in the water, they can chase a boat and just one bite and you're dead.
Probably because they've been fat shamed their whole life.
They're fighting back.
I would
Yeah.
too. I'd be like, and you know what? That's another thing too. Just because they're large and in charge doesn't mean they're not fast. And I feel like hippo should be a good thing of that. People think fat people like are not fast.
Honestly,
it's like,
tea.
you know, if
Yeah.
they're running after you, if you can't outrun a hippo, then who's the real fatty? You know. That's crazy. Remember that game Hungry Hungry Hippos?
Yes, that's so problematic.
It's so problematic. And that was another thing I got tormented at school. They're like, oh, your favorite game is the Hungry Hungry Hippos.
Yes.
I was like, what? I'm like, okay. It was kind of a slay, though. I did like it. Well, it is crazy. I mean, like, everyone now can have a viral moment. I'd rather be a hippo than, like...
Yeah, then Haktua.
Well, I don't mind Haktua. I did get invited to go on her podcast, too.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah. But, look, I don't mind her. I feel like, hopefully, she's not being taken advantage of. I just hate the fact that it's, like, she goes on all these, like, guys... Like, the Bill Maher sexualizing her, and she signed with Jake Paul. I just don't like that it's, like, all these straight men, like, managing her, because I don't think they understand the route she wants to go, even though her image is Haktua, right? But she said herself that's not the route she wants to go. So I think that she's being managed by these men, because I do think, like, obviously someone's pushing her, and I think that's great, but I think she needs to go in the direction she wants to go, and I don't think anyone's like really looking out for her from my outside looking in, because even the people who have contacted me, some kind of questionable straight men that I've known in my past, they're the ones being like, oh, I'm working with Haktua girl. I was like, you know, like, and it's people I know personally that I'm like, I don't know if I would be working with that person, but anyways,
She's trending right now because
right now
her first episode, I guess, aired.
who's on it?
Maybe Whitney Cummings.
Okay.
Oh.
maybe, but
Yeah, well, you know, it's good. I think Brianna Chicken Fries says she's on. I think Josh, the other one from BFFs, is on it. Josh Richards. So I mean, look, I don't know. I think it's good. She's the fact that she has those. Do you see the Halloween costumes?
Yeah.
Like
As
out
Spirit,
in stores. Yeah.
the-
Like what? First of all, again, so kudos. Get the bag. I like love that for her. But also, it's like a jumpsuit. It's like a pink jumpsuit, and I'm like, that's odd.
like a hat or something.
Yeah, it's like a Haktua. It's like a name tag, and I was like, okay. Someone's pushing her. I love it, but I wish it was someone not who's pushing her now because all these shows she's going on is doing her
I
no
know.
favors.
I kind of wish she was a little bit more like girl power vibes. Because I feel like that's kind of what she wants. Or
I think
at
so.
least in the beginning, she was like saying that. Like she was grossed out by like the guys objectifying her and stuff.
Yeah.
And like talking about wanting her to make an LF or whatever. And then, but everything that she's done has been so like catered to the male gaze. So like.
And not the male gaze.
The male gaze, yeah.
No, the homosexuals, the straighties.
I would love if like Moo Dang had a podcast. That'd be kind of everything. She's so fierce.
But she can't talk.
But there was this
I
one
think-
tweet that said, "There is light and curiosity in Moo Dang's eyes. Moo Dang was born enlightened," which is just like so true. I don't know. Like, once you
Wait,
see
say
her,
it again? Moodang's
there
born?
is light and curiosity in Moo Dang's eyes. Moo Dang was born enlightened.
Moodang was born enlightened.
Uh huh.
Maybe they think she's like a second coming or
Honestly,
something.
maybe. And
Like a
people have
deity.
been like flocking to the zoo in Thailand to go see her. But I guess they said when the BBC went to go interview Moo Dang, the zookeepers said that some people are trying to like throw things at her to wake her up when she's napping,
Oh
which
my
is like
God.
ridiculous. Yeah.
See, people are going to ruin it as they ruin everything.
Yeah. Leave her alone.
She's in Thailand. We could go there.
That'd be everything.
That'd be fun.
If she was a guest on the pod.
She can't talk. How are we going to interview her? Or just like a cute
Just
picture?
have her react.
Okay, I guess I need to see the reactions. Maybe I haven't seen. I can't get into the Moodang yet because I haven't like
I think
seen
if
the
you
reaction.
see her react to just life, like when they try to like feed her and she bites them and they spray her with the hose and she screams. I don't
Why
know.
are they spraying her with a hose?
Because hippos need to be wet a little bit, I guess.
Oh. Wait, really? Just
I think so. They're like a little aquatic.
oh.
Not full. These species of hippos are more like made for the forest, but they do like spend time in water.
Are they swimming with their heads underneath, or are they like dog paddling?
They don't have webbed. I watched one Instagram reel, by the way, which is how I know all this information. But they don't. The pygmy hippos don't have webbed toes, so they don't like swim as well as like the other hippos, the ones that attack people.
But they can swim.
But they can't swim. Yeah.
they almost like run in the water.
Yeah.
That's
Like because they
cool.
kind of they hit the ground and they float up and they run in the water. But they're so fast. It's shocking. It's really shocking how
You
fast they
see,
are.
you seen this hippo? I haven't seen. I didn't see
I
it.
followed Fiona when she came out. That
You would
was-
love Moo Dang.
yeah.
She's kind of. I mean, I'm not gonna pit women against women, but Moo Dang is very cute.
Because she's tiny? Because she's a pygmy? Because that is not cool, right? They're like, oh, this is a cute little one. It's like, okay, just because she's a tiny. I hate that for the hippo community.
She should be on the next season of Bridgerton.
Poor thing.
And
Okay, well-
she has her own brand of merch and everything too. So I mean, well,
What does it look like?
they said it has everything. They put her face on like onesies, on suits, on t-shirts, sweatpants.
Well,
Did you
usually
order
it
it?
helps to
I
like
should order it.
like if there's a sanctuary or a zoo, it usually helps them. They raise a lot of money
For
with
what?
those.
Conservation.
For the actual, yeah.
But she shouldn't be on the wild or something?
They're actually like heavily endangered, so it's good that they are breeding them, I guess.
Because
to help
she's
the
getting
numbers.
hunted out if she was to go out.
They do get hunted, yeah, in the wild. They're not. It's illegal to hunt them, but they're still hunted for their meat.
Where are they at?
Let me see where they live in the wild.
Like
Where
Africa?
No, they live in the forest. Where do pygmy hippos live? Oh, you're so right, actually. Rivers of West Africa in Liberia, Sierra Leone, Guinea, and I can't pronounce the last one, so I'm not going to say it. But
Africa's where it's at for the animals. They have like the cutest animals just roaming around nature.
I know.
I love it.
Have
That's
you
what-
ever been?
I would love to. I never have. No, it's difficult to get in there, or is that just Nigeria? I think it's like difficult for Americans.
No, but there's big safaris that people
Yeah.
take trips.
I don't want to be one of
go
those
on.
like rich people that just like, oh, let me feed a giraffe at my hotel. Like I want to be, you know, like with them in the nature if
Yeah,
it's like allowed
that's
and all stuff
true.
like that. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
and safe and stuff.
I would love to go to Africa. I don't know how to get in there, but I would love. I know. I feel like when Mr. Beast went there, he wasted his trip on like that fake. You remember that video he did with like the wells or whatever, and everyone was pissed. Like he should have just like highlighted like the beauty of Africa, and then people would have been like, "Oh, we should go visit Africa." If people want us there, I don't know. Let us know if you're from Africa because maybe they don't. Maybe they're like,
Maybe
we don't
they're
want
sick
you.
of tourists. Yeah, I don't know.
It looks beautiful. Every time I watch 9 Day Fiance, I always love when they go over to Africa. I think it was it the one with Soldier Boy where they went and they had like a goat, like they like got a goat as a gift or something like that. I was like, that's kind of slay.
Oh.
Yeah, she like presented it as like her wedding gift or something.
Yeah, you give it to a family because
Oh,
they
that's
get
cool.
milk and over the years, and then eventually they get the meat. And
Yeah.
it's like a sustain. Like you get, it's a gift that gives giving.
Oh my God, is that why they do it?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah. You give farm animals, you know, they get eggs or milk or meat or.
Oh my God. I hate that. Oh my God, that's sad. Okay, yikes. Never mind. That makes me want to cry. Okay.
They're farmers. That's what they give a farmer as a gift.
Oh, that's sad. Okay,
Farm
wow.
animals.
Anyways, still love Africa. Well, I guess, that's what they're, I don't know, whatever. I don't want to get canceled over goats, but love a baby goat.
There's literally no like smooth transition for the baby goat. But did you see Katy Perry reacting to Orlando Bloom checking out Kim Kardashian's butt?
What?
Oh, wait, you didn't see this either?
No.
Oh my God, I was worried you were going to know all of this
Wait,
stuff
is
already,
this,
but
no,
wow.
I haven't seen one thing about it.
Yeah, they went to a charity event. It was Kim, Orlando, and Katy were like posing at a charity event last week, and there was like this one viral photo where Kim was like walking in front of them, and Orlando's arm is around Katy, but his eyes are like looking straight down at like Kim's butt.
Where recent?
Yeah, last week.
Oh my God. And
Yeah.
did you see the photo? Does it look like it?
Yes, definitely. Like his eyes are like down.
Oh no.
Like Kim is like right
Oh,
to the side of him,
no.
and he's looking down, and like you can kind of tell he's looking at her butt.
Don't guys always know, like nowadays, to just like stare at the eyes, like look nowhere else but
like
the eyes?
they're walking forward. Like Kim is a little bit in front of him.
But even so, when I'm out in public, like there's not ever one part of me that's like, let me look at that butt. Like I'm always looking. I usually look down or straight ahead. Like I'm never looking at anyone else because that's so weird and awkward. Why would he do that? That's so, especially Kim Kardashian. Like again, not to whatever, but like Jonathan Bailey's in front of me. Like I'm like I would want to like look up. I'm not going to. One, rude. Two, if someone's like photographing me, like that's creepy and weird. He'd be like, get away from me, freak. You know what I mean? So even if like maybe if he's like showing it, right, his drink milk underwear, okay, then I'll look. But like if it's not shown, don't look. Or fellow travelers, we do get to see his butt in that too. I think that's okay. But you know what I mean? That's so weird of him. That's so weird. You're also like 50. Do you need to be staring at butts still? Like you've been staring at butts your whole life. And Katy Perry is a great butt. I had a good vision of her butt, and I wasn't staring, but she was climbing up a ladder in front of me. Yeah, and it was greased up and everything, and I was like, wow, that butt's amazing. So why would he stare at Kim Kardashian's when Katy Perry's has a really nice one? And it's full. It's nice.
I think maybe Kim's is just so like large that it's like almost a marvel. Maybe I don't know.
Oh my God! Could you imagine someone said that about me? That like, she's just so large, it's a marvel. Like,
she obviously
He
had
means
some
proportionally.
enhancements. Yeah, hers like this. Exactly. It's like
not
because she's the
disproportion.
tiniest person, but the butt is just so big. You know,
Right,
it's like
okay.
disproportionate. Obviously, it has some enhancements or something. You
well,
know?
she says no.
I don't know. Medical professionals, leave a comment down below.
So what did Katy Perry say?
So she got interviewed by Elvis Duran, and he like asked her about it, and all she said was, "I approve." She's like, "Why is it so viral?" And he was like, exactly, like, why is it viral? So stupid. He's like, yeah, well, that's it. Yeah, now you got your click. So she kind of like blew past it. And I feel like, I don't know, Katie's kind of cool with that stuff. I mean, she was like at the VMAs, like scissoring Doechii. So I think
right,
she's
right. She's like open. And, yeah.
She's kind of sexually liberated. I feel like she wouldn't care.
No, it's definitely not a big deal. It definitely like shouldn't be viral. Do I think he's a freak for doing it? Yeah. Like you're with Katy Perry, you've seen a million butts. Like you don't need to like stare at Kim's, especially Kim Kardashian because she has such a known butt. Like I think that one you'd be extra. Like let me look at your eyes, let me look at the back of your head, let me look at anywhere but your butt. You know what I mean? That seems like rule like the first rule of like being a straight man is like don't stare down anywhere. Otherwise you're just a creep. Sorry, Katy, but I do think that's a little creepy and weird. I'd be embarrassed. If it was my husband, I'd be like,
Oh,
that's
You'd
embarrassing.
be mad at Moses if he looked
Yeah,
like
because it's like, ew, don't do that. One, because I'm there too. It's another woman. It's just like you're invading her private, like her, I don't know. Yeah, she has a butt and she shows it up, but she shows off when she wants to, not when she's just walking down the street. Or at an award show. Right? Am I the only one? Am I the only one to think this? I feel like, right? No?
No, 100% agree.
Okay.
Yeah.
Or no?
No,
I
when
feel
you,
like-
especially if you're in that place and position,
True, yeah.
and you're under a microscope, and it's like every movement is captured,
Analyzed.
every small thing.
I mean, it's not
just
that hard
not-
to do. It's really not that hard.
Yeah.
That's wild that someone captured it, though. Kudos to the photographer. Yeah, no, that's embarrassing all around for him. But she handles it good. Poor Katy. I talked about this last week. I do feel like she's getting like this like weird unnecessary hate train. Like there seems to be a lot of hate her way for like anything she does,
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, there is one part that like the criticism is valid about like who she works with, and like if you're gonna champion yourself as like the criticism as like, oh, it's just like misogynistic, but then there's aspects that like aren't like all girl power about what you're all doing. But I do think like
I
every
agree.
interview she does, everyone's like, oh, she's so like millennial. Like everything she does, no matter what she says, like,
Yeah.
oh, she's so cringe, she's so millennial. Well, like, yeah, she is a millennial woman. You know?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's gonna be like her, I don't know, humor. That's her shtick. But
To me, and I love Katy Perry, but to me she was always like cringe. But like
She was, like,
that's
quirky.
her thing.
Yeah.
I feel like always cringy, but that was like her thing.
it's
and
I think it's like part of her brand. Like it's, I don't know, for her it's like it's cute, I think. Like I'm if she wasn't like that, I feel like it would be more try hard for her to not be that. You know what I mean? I feel like it would be obvious if she was trying to not like shouldn't be cool and like a Charlie
for
XCX,
sure.
like cool, like nonchalant. It just
Smoking
doesn't fit.
cigarettes.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah.
fit for Katy's brand, right?
I
Like,
agree. She auditioned for Glinda too.
What?
Yeah. I saw this guy was doing a whole rundown of people who like were confirmed to audition, and Katy Perry auditioned for
Whoa.
Glinda. And he's like, I think he was a British guy. Sorry, I can't remember his name on TikTok, but he was just very like, he was honestly could kind of see it. And I was like, I
kind of
could
too, because she is very like, she is almost like a Disney character.
Very
almost,
much.
like Disney princess vibes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think she would have been a really good Glinda the Good too.
Like when she did American Idol, she would like they had like the Disney night or something, and she would always be like a princess or something, and she gave very that. Like
yeah, she would have been so good, and she's a good singer.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I feel like she's a good singer. I feel like she is talented. I mean, I don't know if she can act. I've never seen her act, but probably could do
Has
that.
she ever acted? I don't know. Probably not. Yeah.
She was no salmon cat. We know that.
No Victorious.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ariana was good. She was a slay back then. When I watched those clips, I'm like, oh, she's kind of good.
She was
actually.
always a really good actress.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was my favorite in that like era of Nickelodeon.
I never watched Nickelodeon.
Oh,
can't
I
even
used to
think of one.
love.
Really?
I loved Victorious. Yeah. What else? What else was that like era? Oh, Zoe 101 I liked at the time. I know dark vibes
Yeah,
now.
it
They're
all
all
gave me
dark vibes now. Yeah.
and Drake and Josh.
Yeah. What else was that era? Oh, I loved iCarly though. I think iCarly is
I haven't
still.
watched it either.
I guess no, because she's not McCurdy. Yeah, that also is dark vibes. Yeah.
I love her too.
I love Miranda Cosgrove though.
She seems to be doing good to be well established.
Yeah, she's did a couple Netflix movies. She seems rich as hell. Like, she did the
Wait,
iCarly
really?
reboot too. Yeah, because I think they still get residuals from iCarly, and then she did the iCarly reboot. All the merch, like it was literally the number one kids show. Like Michelle Obama was on iCarly.
Really?
Yeah, it was like the number one.
What year is this?
Shoot, I mean, I was. Oh my gosh,
High
when-
school?
It was. I must have been like early high school, maybe like 2008-ish. One
Oh.
Direction was on it, so
This is definitely the years I blocked out.
yeah. So I was gonna
Twilight, Justin Bieber,
Yes.
this.
That was
No
I
idea.
can't believe we blacked out of like the peak years of like my life. Like I love that era.
Well, you can teach me all about it. 'Cause I'm always like, what is
It
this?
was like
Don't know.
Twilight, Hunger Games, One
Oh, yeah.
Direction.
No idea. But it's fun to discover it now.
And it's fun to like see you rediscover it because it was like such like the best time for pop culture. It was like
That's so
everything.
funny. Yeah, I really did black it all out. Like, I don't remember any recollection of any of this. I'm literally know what I'm doing in these years. I'm like trying to think. Like 2013, I'm coming out of it because this is my beach apartment day. So I think I'm like coming out of it somehow. But I'm like, where was I in the midst of it? I'm not sure. Probably couldn't even afford like internet or cable or something like that. I think I was at Starbucks like uploading videos. So my internet was always shut off. And I was connected. Our internet and cable was connected because it was like
So you would lose
Spectrum.
them together.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I have nothing now. So that happens
You had to
so
be like
much.
a little Amish then if you didn't
Literally,
have
yeah. That's why when people were like stealing money from Chase, and I'm like, how are they overdrawing? Because like my bank account would not let me overdraw. Like maybe 500 was the limit, and then they're like, no more. But now they're like, oh, they got $30,000, and I was like, how?
Oh yeah, I saw. Wasn't it a thing on TikTok? There was like a little like loophole or something where you could like claim money, and then they had to get it back.
But I guess there was no loophole. That's what I said. I'm like, oh, there's a loophole. And Moses and my sister were just like, no, you can always just be fraud.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can always just cash fraudulent checks. And I was like, oh. But I thought it was a loophole too. And they're like, no, it's just.
I know. I thought it was like a life hack. Like,
right. Like today you can get the money out. And I was like, oh, that's cool. And like, no, you can always do that. Like, I never could. I don't know how that happened. I didn't know it was fraud. I thought like if you pay it back, it's fine. I don't know.
I know that, like a little loan, like a little borrowing a little bit. Yeah.
Because I used to know that, and I would take out the $500 from the ATM, but like obviously I would put money back in because I had to pay bills, so I was paying it back. Right?
Yeah. I don't know how that works.
Don't arrest me. Oh my gosh. Criminals.
Oh, we were talking about Jason Momoa earlier, but you know, Valkyrae, I hope I'm probably pronouncing her
No
name
idea
wrong.
what
She's
that
friends
is.
with Pokimane. She's like a big gamer girl. She's friends with Bretman Rock.
Oh.
She was in the Bella Poarch music video. Yes.
I think is it Valkyrae?
I think you're right. Yeah.
I don't know.
But I think you're right. Yeah.
Okay. I have no idea, but that's how I
Yeah,
said
that
it.
name comes up a lot in our comments.
Yeah,
Valkyrae?
she's so cute.
I like
Yeah,
her name.
I love her. I don't know. I love her. I don't know pronounce her
I
name.
know,
but,
me neither. She
But
has, like,
because
a
I see
modern-
her all the time, and I'm like, oh, she's so. It's like my brain when I see a pretty girl. I'm like, oh, I love you. You
Oh,
know.
okay. Me when I see a gay. I love you.
That's why it works.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's so
it's
true.
why it works.
Oh, because I'm the pretty girl.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Just kidding.
But she did a little interview where she got asked like, who's the rudest celebrity you've ever met? And she surprisingly said Jason Momoa because she was in.
Oh, I did see this. Yeah.
She was in. She had like a small like cameo or something in the Minecraft movie, and she said that she saw him just like completely yell at all like the crew of the movie, and she said maybe he's still like kind of in character, but she said like they're not seeing like a good work environment for the people of the crew, which was so surprising because I've never heard like.
Yeah, he's always like so nice.
Yeah.
And also, like, what kind of like anger? Like, is he like an angry character? Like, Minecraft is like a little video game,
I
right?
know.
Like, why would he be? Like, I don't know.
Method acting.
Yeah,
Is like,
he has a little blockhead
most-
on. He's like, oh my god, who is she in it? I like that.
I don't know who she was in it. I'm sure she had
It's
like.
not out.
No, the trailer just came out. I think last week or 2 weeks ago. It comes out next year.
No, Jason Momoa is like literally. Well, I mean, not to dismiss her, like people's, like maybe he was in character, but he was always like the nicest celebrity in my book. I always thought he was like the nicest person.
I
but-
know. I've never really heard anything bad about him, but yeah. I mean, she also has said like I said, maybe she said that the scene that they were filming was very intense and emotional.
Oh.
Again, from Minecraft, I don't know, but she said like maybe he was still in character, but Jason was really mad.
What if something was actually wrong? You know, like something was actually
Yeah, that's true.
problematic.
Yeah,
or-
maybe someone just died or something. You know what I mean? Like there was a story when the whole Chappell Roan like not wanting to take pictures with fans or owing fans anything was happening. There was a story of a guy on TikTok who was friends with Jason Momoa, and they would go out in Atlanta and around or whatever, and he'd be like on the phone with his daughter, and people would he'd be like, you know, I'm on the phone with my daughter, like FaceTiming goodnight or whatever. Like they'd be at a bar where he'd like FaceTime the daughter night, and like people would come out and be like, can my girlfriend take a picture with you? And he'd be like, no. And the guy like tried to like start fighting him. And he's like,
What?
like, you need to take a picture with my, just because you're a Hollywood star. And he's like, I'm on the phone with my daughter. Like, anyways, that just reminded me of that. Like, he is like a nice person that'll take pictures with anyone, because they said the whole day he was taking pictures with people, and then at night when he was talking to his daughter, he just didn't, and then the one person called him like an ass for it.
Yeah.
So I feel like in general, also, yeah, when you're on a movie set, I don't know, stuff could happen. Lots could happen.
It
I don't
is
know.
like a work environment, I guess.
Keep your cool.
Maybe it's like, yeah, keep your cool. But it's like, obviously, I feel like it is pretty common in like work environments for someone to lose their cool. You know what I mean? Like,
look at Christian Bale. Do you remember when he went off on everybody?
Yes.
Why? Why did he do that?
It happens like a lot, I think.
He's like hungry.
Yeah. Honestly.
Because I think he like starved himself for that
For that-
movie.
yeah.
I would too. Honestly, if I had to starve myself for a
Being
movie,
hangry, yeah.
do not talk to me.
Uh-huh. I
Absolutely.
don't think I could ever do a role where I have to be like,
Starve yourself.
yes.
I don't know either.
Or Escape the Night, like they were famous.
Yeah.
All the Escape the Nights. Yeah, I don't know. I thought about that too, because Kourtney Kardashian has a new like Ozempic like pill out. Did you see that?
Oh, yes.
It's supposed to be like Ozempic, but like it's like natural. It's not FDA approved. She's not taking it because she said she can't because she's breastfeeding. And I was like, okay, girl. But it's like this whole thing. I was thinking about it. I was like, wow, I wonder if they like offered me like $1 million, but like part of it is like you have to lose 50 pounds taking this supplement. I'm like, could I actually do it? And I'm like, probably not.
For $1 million?
I don't think so. Could you? You could.
I would,
Well, you have
yeah,
good
for
willpower.
$1 million.
But then you get the best trainer in the world, and
Yeah, that's true.
you know.
I don't know. Like like I could do that now, and I don't. Maybe I have to be motivated by the money. I don't know.
Yeah, for $1 million.
And then when I give it to Kourtney Kardashian as my endorsement, like Nickocado should get a paid endorsement for something.
Yeah.
I wonder if he will.
Maybe that's why he's not revealing how he did it, because then he can say, "I did it this way."
Yeah.
I wonder if they have like no face of Ozempic. Does anyone like promote Ozempic?
I don't think so.
Like everyone denies it, but they need someone to be like,
But
I
the-
love Ozempic. You know what I
A
mean?
lot of celebrities. I mean, I think even Oprah, like they just say they use
weight loss. Yeah.
But I'm saying, why don't
Supplement,
they? Why does anyone become the face of it?
I don't know. I think Ozempic proper is supposed to be for the diabetics, so no one wants to be like, oh, I'm stealing from diabetics. But maybe like the semi-glutides, I'm sure,
I'm
that are
saying.
like me. Yeah. They
Everyone-
don't want me, but I don't know.
Well, they might want me. I'm probably pre-diabetic. Everyone's pre-diabetic. I think Evan James has a joke about that where he's like, the doctor's like, oh, you might be pre-diabetic. He's like, well, everyone's pre-diabetic. Like everyone could be pre-diabetic. Like, and that is kind of the tea, isn't it? It's like, well, I could be probably, and I'm fat, so that makes sense. But someone did tell me the other day, like, Trish, I think your beauty's in your curves. I don't know if you would look as good skinny. And I'm going to take that to heart. I'm like, you know what? You're right. I'm going to stay fat forever. You know, and maybe I could get baby reindeer or something. Like maybe I could get one of those shows because
I mean, they're all getting so skinny, like
all
you
getting
said.
so
Yeah.
skinny. It's
That
actually
is like,
crazy.
then there's a role for someone curvier. Like, where are they going to
know.
go?
I know. There's no me. I'll be here forever, eating pasta and cheese. Well, you know what? Also, when you're that famous for so long, like Jason Momoa, maybe you just don't care anymore. Maybe you're like, I'm just gonna like let
Yeah,
my.
or maybe his outfit in the movie looked like a little busted, so maybe he was like upset about like being in that weird outfit. He kind of looked like Dora the Explorer vibes. Like,
Wait, what?
yeah,
Did
he had
have
like a
bob?
weird wig. Yeah,
Ooh.
like a pink t-shirt. The whole thing,
Ooh.
the Minecraft movie seems a little cursed in general. I don't know.
Is Joey
but
Graceffa gonna be in it?
I think he did a reaction to the trailer, so I don't
Did
think
he?
he's in it.
I
yeah.
love that. I just remember him with his sword back in the day. It was like a
Yeah.
pixelated sword, and I was like, okay. He goes really hard for it. He accepted Gabbie Hanna's apology. Did you see that?
Oh yes.
I love it. But first of all, she didn't directly apologize to him, though.
No, I love it too because it was very much like you can tell towards the end, like it seemed a little bit toward you too. It's like people I've gossiped about and like have talked about things that I shouldn't have. You know what I mean?
I didn't get that far.
Oh.
I accept your apology, Gabbie.
That was my whole.
Isn't it crazy how all the women always apologize? Like, how come no male YouTubers are ever sitting down doing an apology video? Tell me one. David Dobrik? No. Shane Dawson? Oh, yeah, Shane.
Yeah. Jeffrey, when he sat on that couch with like the 2 staircases, was that an apology? I don't remember.
I don't think that was an
Oh.
apology.
Jim.
What was that one? I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
Addressing everything or something.
Yeah, I just remember it was like the couch and then like the 2 spiral staircases.
I never saw that one, but we recently we had a couch in our bedroom. It's like a velvet couch, and everyone's like, that looks like Jeffree Star's. And I was like, what? And then they put that particular one in that you're talking about with the staircase, and it does look like our couch. And I was like, I never knew he had a crushed velvet couch, but now we have matching ones.
That's sweet.
Yeah. No. Okay, how about like, let's rephrase this. How about like a straight man content creator? What have they issued an apology? Like JC Kalen, has he issued an apology? Has Cody Ko? Has David Dobrik? Like, you know?
What's that one? Who's the one that apologized to Tana? What's his name again?
Who? Oh, Inabber?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't, did he apologize in a video? No, he's just like, or did he? I don't know.
I don't
maybe.
remember. I think he did, right? To Tana?
Okay, well, kudos to him. But it took 10 years. You know what I mean? Like, it's past. It would have been nice in the moment when she was getting all the hate, but I guess it's better than ever. But it is crazy. I was thinking about that. I was like, how come? I know I've done 5,000 apologies. I'm apologizing to everyone that doesn't even need an apology. I'm like, let me apologize. And it's like, no one, even in the moment when it's happening, I'm apologizing, even if I'm not in the wrong. Like, and no one apologizes. No men apologize. I've never gotten an apology from any man. Because, you know, here's the thing. I've been problematic. I've been wrong. I've been crazy. I get it. But it's like, it takes 2 to tango. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, a lot of the times, like, even if it's 90-10, you know what I mean? 90% Trisha, but 10% someone. It's like, a little bit. Like, you know what? I was wrong. It goes, like, so far, but no one does it. Like, even Gabbie, right? She didn't apologize to anyone directly, but she made some sort of effort. And you're kind of like, I guess Joey, I'll take that. And I'm like, yeah, me too. I don't know. You know, I feel like I've apologized to Gabbie Hanna multiple. I feel like I apologize to everyone. And it's like, as you should, and no guys do it. I was thinking about that. I was like, that's very
Yeah, I'm really trying to think of a straighty.
no,
No,
none.
right? I'm sure there's like maybe a couple at some point, but
Maybe Inabber's the only one. I don't think anyone else. Good for him though. But I think he's very like forward. He has like a girlfriend that did OF. Like I think he's very like feminist
yeah.
forward. Sometimes it takes like a woman to snip you into place, you know.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of all the like dubious men.
There's a lot of them.
There is a lot of them, and I can't think of an apology.
Nope.
Right? Yeah.
Not
no.
one.
No.
No.
Maybe Logan Paul recently, because he was like the Olympic like boxer. He said that she was trans or something, and I think, but there was also legal action, so he was kind of like forced to like have
Right.
to apologize. Yeah,
Yeah, he's
I don't know
like,
if anyone like of their free will.
Right. But
Oh,
just
but-
like, I feel bad.
The forest, when he was in the
But
Japanese,
also, I think because he got
again,
so much
forest.
hate. Yeah, he's like, I'm getting
That's
canceled.
true, yeah.
I need to talk about it, you know? I think Logan does it when his back's against the wall. He doesn't do it like in the moment. But again, I guess we'll take it, right? I guess we'll get
Better than
some.
nothing,
Like
yeah.
Jake Paul's never publicly apologized. He did a number on Alyssa Violet because, you know, she's spiraled. She
Oh,
was going
yeah.
through some stuff. And
That's
it's like,
true.
it'd have been nice to be like, yeah, that was kind of shit. I mean, like, I'm sorry. I don't know, somehow, some way, a note or something. I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
it is crazy. You never see that from any guys. And like,
Yeah. So,
even when they're in the wrong, right? They could totally be in the wrong and they never like say, I'm sorry.
mhm.
I'm sorry, Trisha.
Yeah, there's some guys that definitely can do a long overdue apology video.
Yeah.
That's a good title for it too. Long overdue apology.
For this?
That's what Gabbie's was called.
Oh.
Yeah.
You just take her title. Long overdue apology. Gabbie, the hippo, everyone's in the...
Yeah, there is a. You knew exactly what my thumbnail was gonna
Oh, really? Is it? Gabbie and the hippo and me? I love it. Who's my long overdue apology? Hold on, let me think. I've apologized so many times to everyone, but maybe I could apologize to... I'll apologize to Orlando Bloom. Orlando Bloom?
Oh,
Orlando
yeah.
Bloom. Orlando Bloom. I apologize
The
for calling you a
20-minute
creep.
delay.
Yeah. You're not a creep. I think what you did was creepy behavior, but you're not a creep. So I apologize. I apologize to Franco. I once called him fat, and he's very skinny right now.
Oh,
I apologize to Nickocado Avocado for ghosting you. I hate that I started that whole thing because he exposed me in 2016, and I'll never forget it, and rightfully so. So I apologize to you, Nickocado. I'm sorry for ghosting you. Please come on my podcast and don't ghost me. I'll pay for that flight, actually. He did a first-class flight in 2016 to come collab with me, and I didn't collab with him. I'll pay for your first-class flight. As long as you're in the United States, not if you're in Colombia. That seems like a very expensive flight. And I have a long overdue apology to anyone else?
The end.
That's your apology. You're the one sending him to the great beyond, not me.
You thought they were just
That's
eating
it.
a waffle. Yeah, everyone
it's
else who
Gabbie,
kind of
too.
apologized. Like, I mean, the D'Amelios, Addison, Rachel Zegler. I
apologize.
You didn't even have to apologize, Ethan Slater.
Yeah, Ethan Slater always going to stand me. The misogynist in me. I love Rachel Zegler, but... Or no, it's like I loved Ethan Slater, but Rachel Zegler, I was like, oh, no. But I love Rachel Zegler now. Like, I actually am like stan. Oh, God, I love her so much. Her voice, everything about her. Gorge. I did a lip sync to her today. She's amazing. Those are my apologies. And Gabbie
The
Hanna.
I've Had It ladies, you kind of apologized
The
to
iPad
them.
ladies?
The I've Had It ladies.
Oh, yeah, I apologize to them, too.
Lucy
But they probably-
DeLuca.
Oh, Lucy DeLuca, no. Never. But yeah, I think those are my apologies. Hawk to a girl.
But you've kind of always been supportive of her, too.
Yeah, that's true. See, I just apologize even when I don't need to be. Oscar, I'm sorry. I'm sure there's something that I've done to
Somewhere
you
down the
somewhere.
line.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess with Gabbie's, like, it's hard. Like, she was kind of specific, but also kind of vague. I guess maybe, I don't know. I guess the one where I was like, was, I guess the Jessie Smiles thing. I always forget about it. And then, like, going back to read about the Jessie Smiles thing, I was like, oh, shoot, that was really messed up. And yeah, she it kind of was alluded to when she was just like talking about people she's like gossiped about or like said things out of place. But I feel like
that's not really gossiping though. That was like her friend and
like not believing someone who's a victim, you know, of SA. That's like so next level. I guess it'd be interesting to see like if Jessie responds on Do We Know Them, and I guess I can have more of an opinion because right now without knowing what Jessie thinks, it's hard for me to like be like, oh yeah, go Gabbie, you know what I mean? Just because like I feel like,
or maybe she is like that I made peace with it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. I read that they've like Gabbie and Jessie have like just stopped talking about it like all together. So maybe Gabbie won't mention Jessie out of like not wanting to bring it back up. I don't know.
For sure, it's like so triggering for someone to like not believe you, and you're just like, okay, yeah.
So yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Jessie responds to it or how she thinks about it. But I guess in general, it was like a nice
like the
apology.
effort, yeah. Like she does seem like she's in like a better place, and I know how that feels, right? When you're in like a good place, you just want to be cool with everyone. Like that's truly how I feel like right now. Like I definitely do want to be cool with everyone. Like I don't know. I think that's why in general I avoid talking about like just some situations because I'm just like, I'm in a good place. I just want everyone to be cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then it's just easier that way. And I don't think it's like fake. I think it really is her just like trying to be in the best place she can be. Because she probably knows she was super toxic to a lot of people, as was I. So I think it's like when you've been like that, like you just want to like clear your chest, even if like no one else forgives you. You know what I mean? Which again, there's a lot of guys that are also could follow that suit, but whatever. It doesn't matter. It's not their. It's not their. My journey. It's theirs.
Yeah.
But Gabbie does seem fine. She seems good. She seems
very centered. And also I was thinking too, there is like the whole discussion about like mental health. Obviously it's not an excuse, but she is like bipolar, and she said like a lot of her like outbursts.
I didn't know.
That's what I read in this article.
Oh.
Yeah. I didn't know that either.
Heard that.
Yeah. A lot of like the outbursts and stuff, she like said it was because of like her being bipolar.
Oh. Well, I mean that does explain a lot for sure. I always thought it was like a psychotic break, right? With all those TikToks, and it's like either
Yeah. So
well,
reading that too, I was like, okay, maybe again not an excuse, but that does add some like I guess context. Because I remember even with like my like back and forth with her, there'd be moments where like she'd be going off on me, and then like a couple months later she like apologized, but then would also like it would kind of go back and forth a little bit.
It's so hard. It's people like me too with like borderline. It's like that, and it's like such a hard person to be like no, because you're like, are you okay? And the answer is like no, like especially if you're not getting treatment or medication.
Yeah. So like obviously again it's not an excuse, but I do feel like sympathetic to someone, especially like if you have like an undiagnosed at the time, like untreated. It also was just like your brain makes it like almost impossible for you to like have those kind of self-realizations. So like that also is tough. So the fact that she is like centered and can realize that stuff now is good. Yeah.
Maybe me and Gabbie will go on a tour next year.
That would actually be kind of
singing only singing songs
and poetry.
We do spoken word.
You guys are very similar. Yes, you could literally do like it's very like Charlie XCX, Troye Sivan, like the Sweat tour. It's like the Trisha Gabbie tour.
Okay.
I could see it. The co-headliners.
I love it. Mm-hmm. Gabbie would eat me up though. She has really good live vocals. I'd be on the track for sure. I'm definitely lip syncing.
You could like have the background, like, you know, you could sing with the track. You know?
For sure. I do that. Yeah, I would sing live, but there'd always be a heavy track back there.
But you also do more choreo, so.
That's true. Have some dancers with me. But she's a choreography queen too. You remember her?
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Now she's like.
The encore one, she was heavy dancing, so.
And now that she's been in teaching those classes, I'm sure she can.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think she does that anymore.
Oh, really?
She said she retired. I saw a recent interview. I keep up.
Wow. Wait, who did she do the interview with?
God, who was it? I think it was before that music festival, the one she was like in her hometown. Yeah. She was being interviewed by somebody for that, and he said like, "Oh, you're doing like dance classes," and she goes, "Oh no, I don't do that anymore."
Maybe she got too like
I don't know why
for it, and like
too many fans showed up. But don't you want that? I would feel like that's what you'd want is all these like people take a class.
Yeah, but maybe she's trying to be like low key about it, and now she's also like transitioning to being like a little bit more like online too. So maybe she I don't know is focusing on.
I would love it. I still want to do the TikTok when you walked in. I was doing was this guy named Sean who was like a really good singer. I just found out about him, but I was duetting it, and he was talking about how a couple. I think it was the Hot Topics you were watching the whales. I think you weren't here. I was talking to which I wanted you to be here because there was like this event happening in New York called like gays eating garlic bread in the park.
Oh yes.
And so I like talked about it, and randomly he just, or I don't know if that was a new TikTok or like an older one, but he just like randomly made it now and said that he wants to like be a part of it, and I was like, ooh, maybe we could have like a fan meetup. But I also wonder like if you could get in trouble if I'm like you have to be gay to come. Do you know what I mean?
Or maybe I don't know. I feel like you could. That's only discrimination if it's like a work, like if you're getting paid, like or whatever.
But if I'm just hosting a free event, because I don't want any like straights ruining the vibe. You know what I mean? So I'm like, oh, that would be so much fun. And he was singing Suddenly Seymour. He had like a prop that looks like Just Trish. He had a Birkin that looked like my Birkin. He was doing the full props, and I was like, I'm like, I really want to make this a thing. Like have a little meetup. Remember back in the day when people just had meetups? Like they would be like, I'm meeting you here at the park. Like
Harry Daniels had one. Remember at Lollapalooza.
His was so good, and he had a good turnout. My fear is no one will turn out except for Sean. But I like the idea because I was like, well, I want to do like a fan meetup, and I think that would like slay so hard. But I don't know if you need like permits or you just say like, hey, I'm going to be in Hancock Park, like come hang out.
That so brings me back to the days of like Zoella and stuff when they would do. I remember they would do them and they would have to like shut them down because too many people shut up.
Oh, I would love that though.
Yeah.
That's iconic.
And then you had to post like, so sorry guys, too many people showed up, so we had to shut down the gays eating garlic bread with Trish.
We're moving it though. We're moving to a new location.
We have to get a bigger venue. Yeah. That's so slay.
Ooh, that would be so much fun, actually. I love that idea. That happened one time. The year is 2018, so I'm still relevant in the vlog squad, but for some reason, me and my mom actually went to New York to go see Jason Momoa. I have no idea why, but we go to New York to see Jason Momoa, and then we go see Broadway shows at night. And back then, I loved it. I would... Before the show would start, I would tweet like the playbill so that everyone would know what show I was at. And I remember, I think it happened at Hamilton at the Richard Rodgers Theater. I remember this. And so many fans showed up. But again, this was like during the David Dobrik days, so I think I was getting a lot of his fans. But like so many showed up that literally there was like police that came and like escorted me back in. And then when the car came around, they like escorted me out and like, out of the way. And people were like banging on the window like, that's the only time it's ever happened like crazy. And like, Trisha. And it was so fun. So then the next day, I did it when I was at like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I tweeted again. And people came. And they're like, Trisha. And all of a sudden, I'm outside the Broadway theater, and I'm just like signing, like I'm taking pictures of everyone. I felt so famous, and then I did it again at Wicked. Yes,
You're doing the playbill.
yes. I pretended like it was stage door. I was like, yes, I think I did. I think I was signing people's playbill. And if you have a picture from this era, let me know. Because in Wicked too, I was dressed in Game of Thrones. I had red hair, but I had a Game of Thrones jacket. And I still see people be like, when I met Trisha in 2018, and it was the same thing. I was at Wicked, tweeted, and everyone came. It was like so much fun. So, anyways, that reminded me of that. Why did I say that whole story?
eating garlic bread.
Oh yeah. So my point is, if it's 2018 Trish, if I can rival her fame, maybe I could do it now. And then we'd have police around to like make sure things, but we don't need to get out of hand because gays don't, like seriously, we talked about this, right? There's no gay serial killers, right? There's no gay, maybe, I don't know.
Wasn't Jeffrey Dahmer gay?
I don't know. Semantics. 1 out of 5,000. Do you know what I mean? Anyways, Jeffrey Dahmer is not interested in me. You know what I mean?
Or like wasn't the clown guy also secretly gay? Because he was going for little boys.
What? Okay. Well, I mean, that's just more like you're messed up or something. You know what I mean? That's like a whole other thing.
That's true. Like weird, closeted.
There's like you have issues,
yes.
but
yeah.
No sane gay has killed anybody. I want to do it though.
Yeah, that would actually be everything.
Do you like garlic bread?
I love garlic bread.
Where's the best one?
I mean, I eat a lot of frozen garlic bread.
Me too.
Okay.
We do too. Moses made, maybe I have a picture of it. He made like 12, no, you made like 24 pieces of garlic bread on Friday night. It was just me, my dad, and his wife. And he made 24 garlic breads. And it was, what kind are they? It's like in the white with the green lettering. Is it Pepperidge Farm? What is it?
Something like Texas.
Oh,
Texas
Toast.
Yeah.
The little ones.
Yes.
The one with the cheese on it was so good.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Maybe you can make them for you. Well, you're not gay, but you can send them in. You can send in the garlic bread because that would be so fun just to eat all those little Texas Toast ones and just keep them coming.
Yes.
The bread. Oh, my God. Someone let me know. New York, I see it happening. New York, I see it happening. I know you're not a New York girl, but we're going to make
for this, yeah.
We'll go see Romeo and Juliet, have some garlic bread.
And Rachel Zegler will perform.
Would die. I feel like she would be down. I'll DM her.
Rachel, will you please perform a gays eating garlic bread?
I feel like she would be all
love
about
that.
it.
Yeah,
Yes.
that is her
And
vibe.
she would perform her heart out. Absolutely. I'll see what I can do.
She's performing with the covey. We get the covey.
Yes! Hi, one that you lost in the reaping. What will you do when I go to... I was watching her today when she's like, what is it? Aphrodite, don't forget me.
Yes.
Romeo and Juliet me. I love it.
Was it her performing at like Elsie Fest or
Oh,
something?
what was that? Yeah, but I don't know what that was.
I only know about it because of her. She was like the headliner. It was like a Broadway convention or festival.
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't know. I wasn't invited.
You should have been a headliner as well.
With Jordan Fisher, Derek Chris, Rachel Zegler. Yeah, it looked fun. I don't know what it was, but that's why I want to get in that scene. I want to get in that New York scene so I could be there performing, but we'll see. I love her. Her body is slave.
But you do accept Gabbie Hanna's apology. Again, it was very like,
yeah.
I guess.
I do.
I don't know. What do you think about it being like, it's like vague enough where it's, could be for like the fact that the apology could be for you, but also Jessie Smiles. Like, you know what? It's like specific, but also so vague enough that it could fit for a lot of people. Versus, I feel like yours are very like specific.
Oh, I'm
like,
very specific.
Yes.
No, Dr. Drew was on here. I'm like, let's go through the list. Let's start with the trans community, dissociative identity disorder community. Like, you know, I really try and go through all of them. And definitely people, I'm definitely always like apologizing 5,000 times to everybody. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I think one time I even apologized to Ryland. I'm like, why am I apologizing to Ryland? Do you know what I mean? But I'm like, throw it in there, I guess. Probably apologize to Morgan at some point. Morgan, I'm sorry if I affected your livelihood by canceling Rylan. I don't know. Probably she's living in a farm life, though. That's kind of everything. People are doing that these days. Just moving to Wyoming. Daniel Prado was off to, where was he going? Italy and then to Wyoming. I was like, all right. Everyone's out. Everyone's out of California. Except for Oscar. You and Tara Yummy have been here since birth.
Yeah, actually, yeah. We're local girls.
And Malibu Barbie. She's been here in the same valley since
true.
birth. So
And Elvis.
and Elvis. They're real valley girls. Everyone goes to Cedar Sinai. We're over here at Thousand Oaks.
Oh my God, that's actually reminds me. I was at Home Goods and the cashier, she was so sweet. She was a viewer. She's like, oh my God, like,
Wait,
she's
where?
At Home Goods, and she was like,
Love it.
I'm always in the air. I was like, yeah, I'm like surprised I haven't run into you because I'm like always here. She's like, I know, and like I'm always like at all these shopping malls, and I feel like one day I'm gonna run into Trisha. I was like, honestly, keep it up. If you're just at like a Home Goods, a Michael's, a movie
in
theater,
this area, this Home Goods.
she more towards me, but she also has like comes up here too.
I love your area. I was just there. I literally drove 40 minutes the other day to get the Annie Ann's pretzel. The closest one is Topanga.
Oh yeah,
and it was great because it's right by Target, so you just park at the end of Target.
Yes.
Honestly, I pulled into that electric car parking for 2 minutes. Is that
my
bad?
boyfriend would be so mad. He hates when people.
There was
park there.
literally 10 of those spots open. I'm like, I'm going in literally 2 minutes to get these pretzels. It wasn't a handicap spot. It was electric cars. I'm like, you guys are fine.
They're literally handicaps.
I'm like, there were so many spaces and there was no more spaces. I was like, this is it. Mine could be hybrid. They don't know. They have no idea. I was scared somebody would, but it literally took me 2 minutes because Annie Ann's was right by Target.
there.
So it was worth it too. I know you missed out on so many good things. I was like, oh, Oscar, I could tell him I'm right next door. Come to the mall.
I know.
And that's where you park usually in the little Target park.
Yes.
Yeah, I was parking underneath, but it was still
As
there.
if I don't see you every week, I guess. But
I know, but it's been so long.
I know.
It's been so long. And the patrons need it. We have one Patreon video left, so
No.
we have to stock. What? No,
no, we've done them all. So we have to film this week.
We did. You put up the reacting to your interview?
Yes.
Oh my god. We need to get on
I
it.
know, we
Wait,
gotta-
really? Oh, I thought we had more.
Yes.
Okay, either way, we'll film Friday. What are we doing? We're gonna do the popcorn buckets. Do we do Blake Lively or that's over? No one cares about it. And how are you gonna do it?
That's true. Yeah. I feel like we'll move on. We'll figure something out.
What
yeah.
else are we gonna do?
We can do reaction. Everyone wants to see us play Dress to Impress, the Roblox
Okay.
game.
Do you know how to do it?
Kind of, yeah.
I feel like
can do a
an
test
hour
run,
spent
though.
just trying to figure out how to play the
That's
game.
true. I'll do a test run.
Okay.
So I watched a lot of people play it, so I feel like I know.
Okay.
But
We'll play just from
yeah. or
and eat.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good. Done. Done and done.
Easy.
Patreon.com/JustTrish. Yeah. We didn't do the shout out. Oh, I have a good perk package for next month. Okay. It's coming. You guys are going to gag. I got a new Trish emoji made. No one's even seen this Trish emoji yet.
Whoa.
Yeah. It's a cool one. Oh, also, yeah, we have a new intro with the golf cart. And by the way, Oscar and Moses are in this intro, but whenever I have a guest on, it's a solo intro. Everyone's like, oh my God, they took out Oscar and Moses. No, they're on it. We have a new intro with a golf cart instead of the Tesla truck. Have you seen it? Have you seen the golf
No.
cart? Okay, so this intro is a golf cart. We've been having the golf cart for a minute. It's kind of the same. It's just there's a little golf cart now instead of a Tesla truck because Elon Musk, like he's another transphobe, right? Or no?
Yes, heavily.
Why? Like you should support if you have a trans kid, like support.
I know.
That's like I feel like that's what so many of these influent parents, right? They like want to be that, and he has that. He has it authentically, and he could be the support, and he.
Yeah, he has like a good like platform too, but instead
Absolutely.
he just be a loser.
Actual loser.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. Loser.
Um,
Wasn't that a Glee original song?
loser like me.
I hated that song.
Me too.
That was horrible. Like you're on a Ryan Murphy show, you could have the best of the best, and that's your song.
Who was asked about it? I think maybe Darren Chris was asked about it, like the rumors of a Glee reboot, and he said, I absolutely think that shouldn't happen, or something like that. I think it was Darren
Derek Chris
Chris.
kind of gives me hater vibes in general. Doesn't he just seem like he hates everything?
I don't know anything about him.
I don't
besides-
either. He just always seems mad. I
Well,
like
he
that,
is
his
straight, so I don't know. I guess that does make him
Oh.
dubious. Yeah.
There
I
it
think
is.
he has a no. Does he have a kid? I don't know. He's
What?
definitely straight. I know he's straight, but
No,
I don't know. if he's
believe it.
married.
There's no way. What? Because he's like in
Or
everything.
maybe I'm thinking of. He's definitely straight, but remember,
Maybe thinking Corey Monteith.
I'm thinking of Grant Gustin. I know Grant Gustin.
is
I
Grant
think.
Gustin?
He was also in Glee. I think in the Warblers,
Oh.
and I think he has a baby. He's definitely straight as well, though. But again, I thought.
I
he
mean,
was
you can have a
gay.
baby and be gay.
No, but he's like married to a woman.
Oh, got it,
yeah.
got it.
I guess
got
you
it,
can.
okay.
That,
You can be married.
I don't know.
Okay.
Who am I?
You'd be in the Warblers, I think. I would be in the one that was like, I like big butts and I cannot lie. You remember that one?
Oh,
I like that
yes.
group. I forgot what they were called, but they were kind of like hippies or something.
Oh, Nets or Mix-a-Lot?
No, in Glee, they did a little
Oh,
cover, and they're like, "I like big butts and I cannot lie," and they did like a cute little pop version. It was so cute. I loved it. I can't remember the name of that group, but they were great. Who was the one that Jesse St. James was in? What was that group?
Shoot, what were they called?
I liked that one. They were fierce. Their dancing was insane. They definitely were not in high school.
He was at Carmel High School.
What?
Vocal Adrenaline.
Vocal Adrenaline.
Yes.
And Idina Menzel was like their vocal coach,
Yes.
wasn't it? I loved it. They did slay. Press Hilton was on an episode of Glee. Did you know that?
How come everyone was on Glee except for you?
Well, I should have been. That was the year I was an extra. I don't know how that, I told you I think I applied, and I think you had to be like
wasn't it like to be a Cheerio or something?
Cheerio to anybody. You had to be like a size 0.
Yeah.
They literally had no body diversity as extras, and I was like,
crazy.
yeah, were diverse in the whole cast, but like,
Well,
no,
so they're
not
gonna
extras.
reboot Glee, and then it's all gonna be like the Cheerios will all be like body diverse.
I would love that. They should do that. Well, not all of them, but like, I mean, you could, but damn. Then they're just pandering. They're like, everyone is big.
It is
Fine.
weird for a show like Glee to like. That does kind of pander to not.
Oh,
right?
for sure. No, I specifically remember for the female. I remember because that was the year I was doing extra work, and it was always like must fit into a size 0 or 2. Not even for Cheerio, but for like everybody in the background. Yeah, I remember.
That is crazy.
I know, so it can never be me. I think I lied a couple times, but they still didn't cast me. I was like, maybe I could do it. Maybe I'd squeeze in there.
Did you see that Corinna Kopf's OnlyFans salary got leaked?
Doesn't she show it? I thought she leaks it.
No, this is like how much she made. I think over the past 3 years, and she was doing a stream with what's his name, Stable.
Love
from
it.
the he's in the phase, one of the phase planners.
Okay.
I don't know. And she was like showing him her like OnlyFans money on like her phone, and he like said it out loud on the stream, and I don't think she's ever like said it like the whole lump sum before.
For 3 years. I remember one time, maybe like 2 years ago, she did show. It was a couple years ago. Because I remember, excuse me, I want to say she made like $2 million a month or something like that.
How much do you think she's made over the 3
I'm
years?
bad at math. If she made $2 million a month in her good year.
How many
She's done it
months
3
are
years.
in 3 years?
Well, let's just say 20 million.
More.
But that's for 1 year. So 60 million.
Oh yeah, she made 67 million.
Oh my God, I was good at math because I was doing 10 months. But if I was doing 12 months, I
would've got the
probably
exact-
wouldn't. Actually, wow, I'm actually so smart. Wow. Yeah, I remember she showed it. I remember and I was like, wow, that's crazy. She's showing it. 67 million.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. What is she doing with it?
She talked about all the cars that she bought for her family. She said, I bought my dad a GMC Denali. I bought my stepmom an Audi A4. I bought my brother a Hyundai Elantra.
Okay.
And she bought her
what he
grandma a
wanted?
Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Girl, what are you doing with the other $66.5 million? Like,
Didn't she bought David Dobrik a car because
of
he's
course,
struggling?
because he needs it. I'm sorry, a little tone deaf. Love Corinna. I think she's like literally the most beautiful girl in the world, but also what? Like, so why? Like, I mean, seriously, if you're like that rich, like, why would you not give half of it, besides to the government, give half of it to like, I don't know, like I said, feeding people, feeding kids.
Yeah, and she's so like low key. I feel like she's another one that could like really be a face for like change. I don't know, because she is so pretty.
Yeah.
She has like the straight male audience like by their nuts. So I feel like she literally could do so much like
But
good.
and you think if she was, she would talk about it, because if she's talking about buying a Hyundai, you think she would talk about that? I'd be like, girl. That makes me sad. David too. It's like, God, you know what? He's so evil. Like, if he did some good, maybe we could have like a little bit of a balance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like,
at least
there's
Mr.
nothing.
Beast, even if some of it's fake, at least he does a little bit.
Yeah.
Like at least the pollution thing was real. I think he cleaned up the ocean. That's pretty good.
Love that.
Yeah.
You cleaned up the ocean one time, didn't you? Or was that just an art project?
It was both. Yeah.
Okay.
There
He
you
was,
go.
he did a little clean the save the ocean. I love it. Who was it? Someone's like, I saw something where it said Kim Kardashian used her private jet to go get like a hamburger from like her favorite spot or
What?
something. Yeah. And they're like literally like all these people like, you know, drinking out of like paper straws to save the ocean. They're like her doing that in one like private jet trip like sets everyone back like 30 years of them like drinking straws or something like
Yeah.
that. And I'm like, that is so true. I always think that with Leonardo DiCaprio, suspect number one, where he's so big about climate change. And I'm like, okay, but like you literally like fly private jets. I just don't understand that. I guess it's like performative, right?
Yeah.
They don't really feel it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even Bill Gates, like he was confronted about it. He was like, "Well, I do so much, so I can do it." You know, like I'm like, no, that's
no,
the first
yeah.
thing is like by example.
I guess that's what Hasan got canceled for, not to bring it back up again, the private jet situation. But did
Our
someone...
least favorite out of the Fear and podcast.
I think that's why he never talks about you.
I keep bringing something up for 2018. I can't forget. But I feel like, didn't he address it? Someone kept asking about the private jet, and he's like, I don't even know. Like, what was his
He was
excuse?
like, I was high on shrooms. I didn't even know what was happening. Somebody
it.
offered just jump on. They were flying there anyway, so.
I love that. That was your rationale of like, if you got the McDonald's cup from a garage sale, you're like, well, it's already been bought.
They're already going to take it. Might as well just jump on.
I guess there's logic to that, but it's still supporting. I'm not a fan of private jets at all. I know so many like TikTokers and YouTube, not so many, but I would say a handful of people, like TikTokers that you would never suspect that have private jets, and you're just like, how? How do you have that much money?
Yeah.
And they do, and they just be like having private jets all over the place, and I was like, okay.
It's insane to me. I only flew private once for a job
Ooh,
when I
was
worked
it?
with Garth Brooks randomly.
Wait, oh, did you tell me about this?
I think I told you about this before. It
I
might have been.
remember.
Were
Was
you
it on
interviewing
here?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
I love Garth Brooks.
We went to San Francisco from here.
What did you guys do there?
To launch his Twitter account or something.
And you were like working like as his like social media person?
For like the day, yeah. Like freelance. Yeah.
Oh, I'm jealous.
But that was it. He was very nice. But
Can we get him on the pod?
maybe. I
would
still
love
know
him.
his like person, I guess.
He's like
but-
the last of the good country stars. Everyone now is like a racist. Everyone in country music is like racist, right?
A lot of them, yeah. That's
Okay,
like
yeah,
a
a
good
lot.
chunk, yeah.
And people just like tend to like not care. Wasn't there one that like threw like something out of a
Morgan
window?
Wallen. Everyone loves Morgan Wallen,
Yeah,
but
that's what I always hear about. And I'm like, but like, isn't he actually chaotic and like
Yes.
and problematic in like the worst way currently?
yes, like
Yeah.
says the N-word currently and then
Yeah.
throws stuff off of roofs and gets drunk and then cancels his tours last minute. But if a woman ever canceled,
Oh my
like
gosh.
imagine if Ariana Grande canceled the show like an hour before,
Oh, yeah.
people would be like canceling her.
They did with Chappell Roan. She canceled 2
Oh,
shows.
yeah, true.
And I was like, how dare she? Who does she
so
think she
true.
is? This lady's out of control. And it's like, okay. Like,
She hates her fans.
Yeah,
That is
okay.
so true.
But meanwhile, Morgan Wallen just getting pissed drunk and people like, we love you. Cancel everything. Like, oh my
Yeah.
God. The double standard of it all. I hate it. Did he apologize?
For the N-word, he did.
But he continued to use it. Does it count if you continue?
I don't know if he,
stopped.
like got caught. I mean, at least caught because the other one was like, you know,
Okay.
leaked, but whatever.
But
you know,
whatever.
It's yeah. It says like. That's another thing. Like I don't know. I feel like when it's so current and you're old enough to know that you shouldn't be saying it, and you say it,
Right.
then it's like, how do I believe that you're not secret? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, he definitely is, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
same. In my opinion,
In my
no
opinion.
evidence, but
I know, man. People are just wild.
yeah, because it was like it's like the apology that people are mad at you, so you apologize. You know
right.
what I mean?
And then it's like, does it count?
yeah,
It's giving Dave Grohl announcing his 4th
The
baby
baby,
outside of the
yeah.
marriage. Why do you think he did that?
oh, was it like a random Tuesday night too? It was
Yeah.
like so like out of nowhere. Maybe someone was gonna come out with it, so he got ahead of it. That's what I always think when it comes out at weird timing. It's like maybe someone was like, "Oh, I'm gonna like come out and tell everyone that you have this baby."
Who's blackmailing Dave Grohl?
I know who cares that
Like,
much.
really?
I, don't
I
know.
was like, okay. Weird. Anyways, he's crusty. Right? That way he said it too. It was just like, out of marriage, I'm going to be a great father, love my wife. I'm like, no, you
It
don't.
was
You
so
embarrassed
weird.
her.
Yeah.
And I don't believe it's an isolated incident. That's why I always said, I think every famous person cheats. And I think everyone can agree now because Dave Grohl's been married for 23 years. And everyone's like, oh my God, not Dave Grohl. But it's like, I really think like everyone, I don't care how ugly they are. Like if you're famous, you're going to cheat.
Yeah.
I really believe it. And people are like, no, not all rock stars. I'm like, yeah, I kind of believe every rock star.
Adam Levine.
Oh, yeah. Was that real? Remember that Sumner? Were we doing the podcast at the time?
I don't think.
No.
Wait, no, we weren't. It was way before.
That was
Way
wild.
before.
And it was
Yeah, a year
all over
before.
TikTok.
That was
And that one
wild.
girl's like, was that real?
Yeah, it was like, what? Damn, your body is amazing, or something like that.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
yeah.
Really?
All the
But-
DMs came out.
Right. But they
Yeah.
never actually met. He just was like sexting.
I think so. Yeah,
Stupid.
that was crazy.
Ugh, Adam Levine gives me the ick though.
Same.
But it's crazy. When I see that, I'm just like, people are so dumb. They're so stupid. But maybe Dave Grohl's like so old, he just doesn't think it's gonna get out. He doesn't know what social media is. He's just like, in the retirement home. He's just like, I don't know.
He was, I don't know, again, Taylor's controversial, but he was so nasty about Taylor Swift, like out of pocket.
Oh, what?
And there's like,
What'd he say?
Saying that she doesn't play, she was making fun of her Eras tour, basically. He was like, because they were playing both in the same, I think it was both in London, somewhere in the UK, whatever. It's like, yeah, the Eras tour, but we play our own instruments here for 2 hours, like unlike Taylor Swift at the Eras tour. Like he was so like nasty about her.
Oh my god!
Yeah, like out of nowhere.
Ew! I'm glad he's getting canceled. What a stupid thing to say. Well, he's stupid. Like he's just dumb in general. Oh my god.
There's like a whole like, again, like there's like
what
fair criticism for Taylor, but that was just so like. It was just not true.
Also, like an old man,
sexist.
like coming for this like young girl, and that's like selling out like for 3 years straight. Like you're such a
the
weirdo.
number one tour in the history, actually. So
how about keep it in your pants? Let's focus on that. Okay, I know it's hard at your old age, but let's like learn how to use a condom. Like so crazy.
There's a whole theory about like Tay voodoo because every time someone like out of pocket comes out against Taylor, like they end up falling themselves, like Kanye West, you know, like. Scooter Braun, everyone left Scooter Braun after the Taylor thing. They all kind of canceled themselves.
As one of my favorite singers once said, "Karma's a bitch. You should have known better." That should have been Taylor's song, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't she have a Karma song?
Karma is my boyfriend. Karma is more fierce than Karma is my boyfriend. I'll give it to
Taylor. Should cover JoJo's song.
The Demi Lovato documentary hasn't come out yet. I think it's next.
Oh, the child star thing?
Yeah,
No,
I want to see JoJo's episode. I guess it's all together?
One?
I don't know.
I would love to see it too. JoJo, if you want to come on the podcast, let me know.
Although we're banned from JoJo Siwa now, but
are we? You think the time has passed?
Oh, a month.
Yeah, I'm sure she did it for the clicks and the views. It's just a key. I won't ask about Colleen if you want to come on. I can say we won't talk about that if that's what you want. Everything else I need to talk about, I need to know because I don't give a about Colleen anymore. Like I want to know about you. You know, that'd be great. I would love her on. Seriously, I bet she has. I do want to hear her story, like what she has to say. Or do you think she'll be like, "I loved my life as a child star. This is what made me."
Like
that's
why I'm so curious about because Demi has made it so clear that like even if she has a child, like she wouldn't want them to be like in the industry because she has so much trauma from it. And like Alison Stoner also has talked about like her trauma their trauma for being a child star. Like everyone else has maybe not. I don't know if Raven has said that much. Maybe I don't know, but like.
She doesn't really talk like in depth about it.
So I don't know if JoJo's would be like relatable to them or if I don't know. I'm interested to see what
she's the only one that's like, I love it.
Yeah.
All my kids, Freddie, Eddie, Teddy, they're all going to be stars. And maybe, there's some people, I think like Brenda Song, she talked recently about like how she had great parents and she loved like growing up and how hers was very different than Macaulay's. So I feel like there might be some, like maybe like Hilary Duff seems to be well adjusted.
Or even like a Miranda Cosgrove, like the difference between like Miranda and like Jeanette. It's like it's so I guess it just like family plays a big role. There's so many other factors that
technically Ariana Grande too, right?
Yeah, true. Yeah, like her mom is like very much involved with like her career since she was like even like before Victoria. So I think family is such a big part of like what makes or breaks like that kind of child star situation. Yeah. Yeah.
I agree. I can't wait to watch it. It comes out this week.
I think so. Yeah.
Love it.
I think Demi made a new song for it too. I actually love Demi. I feel like she has been the butt of too many jokes, but she's so talented and like.
I never understood that. Like usually talented people don't get like the butt of the jokes because usually when you're talented, it's like okay, but they're like a phenomenal singer. It's usually people who like are just whatever like like JoJo or something, you know. But it's like Demi's so good, so I'm always shocked when people make fun of her.
Yeah. Because, she's so successful. She's a great singer, good actress as well.
Probably because she gives interviews. That's why Sabrina doesn't do it. Like, I feel like when you give people something to make fun of, like the froyo, you know, and maybe like Sabrina has these thoughts too, but we'll never know because she doesn't do interviews.
You're so right. Was it Demi who tweeted something about like, or maybe, I can't remember if it was Demi or maybe, Demi tweeted something about like she was mad about like something on a plane. She's like, I'm gonna blow this up, and then she's like, oh my god, that was the wrong twist of words. I'm so sorry. But, like,
instead of deleting, she just did like a little ad.
She did like
that shouldn't be it.
She did a follow-up tweet.
I love her. I do love her.
I think there's something fun about someone who just like like speaks like so like I'm very
Just says
you
what she-
coded.
yeah.
Yeah.
Says what's on the mind, apologize later. You know, I'm just gonna give it to you real. It's just like refreshing because people are so polished, like Beyonce, like this. You know, like I just feel like it's nice to have someone that's a little bit of a hot mess. 'Cause I feel like everyone is a hot mess. Like some people just like Brittany too. Like she's like posting these Instagram stories, and probably a lot of people have the thought like, why is she making out with an alien? But Brittany's real, and she says it. She's like, I was kind of confused about that, and I was like, me too, Brittany, because what? But as we all were, she's saying what we're all saying. Even you said that. Like I don't know why it was an alien, you know, but
it doesn't really go with like the story
No.
or like the music video or anything. It was just
it's like,
a creative choice.
Yeah,
you know?
and Brittany said what we all feel. Like, that me too. You know, and I like people like that too. And I think we're losing that breed of people.
I know. And like that's what makes like entertainment and pop culture fun. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Like everyone being so like PR savvy. That's why I think Chappell is so fierce because like she just goes for I don't know, like not me. I'm sure if she asked her publicist, they would have been like, "Don't do that," but she didn't. She just went for it.
No,
you
she's
know?
like, I'm doing this and doesn't care. And I love that too. And I love like even though people have been giving her like backlash, she still like is being herself and going for it. And I'm just
Yeah.
like, people just can't handle someone like when they're real. It's like as she should. Setting boundaries, everyone should do, but people are so scared because of this. And like I don't know, people just don't like to see someone like take charge of themselves.
Yeah, and have like say over their like careers and their like body. I don't know.
Or
Especially
her
a
being
woman,
like,
but-
I've been here for 10 years. Everyone's like, oh my God, who does she think she is? Like, no, but she has. Like, she's
yeah.
literally been like busting her butt. And she's like, now you're just, that's how I'm going to feel when I'm 40 and I'm
you
winning
get
an
the
Emmy.
Emmy.
I'm going to be like, I've been here. Like, why is this just happening now? What? I should have 20 of these. That's going to be me. Because absolutely, as she should. It's like, yeah. That's my favorite part about Nickocado when he called everyone ants. Like he's like, y'all have been ants. And I was like, back to the ants. There it is. He sees us as all the ants going to the waffle.
I'm always 2 steps ahead.
Yeah, he slayed. He slayed. Nickocado, I'd love you on. JoJo Siwa, I would love you on, and Ariana Grande, I'd love you on the podcast. Who do you want on? Go
Oh my
ahead.
God, who am I? Like, I have to figure out like my dream guest.
Not Hasan. We don't want
Not
you.
Hasan, Cutie
Wink, wink.
and Austin. And then he's gonna have such FOMO because it's gonna be Cutie and Austin, and we're gonna have such a fun time.
I love
and
that.
Hassan's gonna be so jealous.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Never
that's-
you, Hasan.
Well, not never.
Never. Definitely not Jonathan Bailey. I'll take everyone in Wicked but him. The whole cast can come.
KATSEYE, maybe all.
Oh,
6 of them? Is there 6?
KATSEYE.
Yeah.
KATSEYE.
We have to figure that. I'm like, there's so many of them. I will maybe I don't know, do them all individually. We have to figure that out.
Yeah, I
'cause
don't know. They
it's
can
a
all
lot
fit
of
on that
people.
pink chair, maybe.
They're all
stack
so
them on there.
teeny.
We have a big pink couch upstairs. We just have to build a bigger set. Maybe we could build it in there. We have to build a big. Maybe tonight I won the lottery. I could build a bigger set. I would build a bigger set if I won the lottery, and then I would also feed the kids bolognese.
While they're watching Just Trish.
What was the other thing I was going to feed them? Remember, I was like, oh, this is the other thing we should feed them. There was something recently. Or was it just the bolognese? Remember?
You said Buca de Beppo for a while.
Yeah,
you were gonna buy
definitely.
Buca de
Well, hopefully
Beppo.
they're still around.
I
But yeah,
think-
I would love to. The
No, I think you
ziti.
started with like pasta, but then we said bolognese, so they get some meat too.
Yeah, but
Oh.
there was something else I was going to feed them. Can't remember. I guess I'll stick with the bolognese, but
Maybe
there
it
was
was a
something else.
dessert, like a cookie or something.
I know. Dang, I wish I could remember, but we'll get there when we cross that bridge. Garlic bread. They can come to the gays and garlic bread. We feed the children and the gays. But the garlic bread will happen. And yeah, the bolognese could happen too. I just don't know how to do it. So if there is an organization that could help me, I would just do it now. I just don't know how to get there.
Get that much bolognese.
Yeah. That I could do is just how do you get it to the people?
To the people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, figure it out. Drop little care packages, something. I'll give it to them personally too. I don't know. I don't know the logistics, but we'll figure
We'll
it
get
out.
there, yeah.
Yes. So those are our dream guests we're inviting on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Manifesting.
Manifesting. I think it works. Maybe.
I didn't even tell you about this. I do have a good tease.
Ooh, what is it?
James Charles reached out to me.
I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh my god, yeah, I got nervous. Did he respond?
Yeah.
No, Oscar. One thing about Oscar is he's gonna respond to a DM. I know it's about you.
I
feel
most
like
of
you
the time,
do.
no. But
I feel like you do. I'm like, did you write? You're like, oh yeah, I did. I was like, of course. I'm very much like, never message, don't look, don't even open it. Oh my god, are you gonna reveal on Patreon?
sure. Wasn't no, I'll say it was
Okay.
really juicy to really get the
Did he ask you out on a date? Oh no,
No.
you're taken. knows you're taken. Not that James Charles would do that. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm not really his type either.
Yeah,
But
maybe. You look very young today. You do. You look refreshed. You could be Harry Potter.
Just not Harry.
no comment. Oh my god, that is so funny.
I'm excited for that. I wish I had something juicy. What do I have? Do I have anything juicy? Oh, I have a little bit of I could probably share that. The little bit of my Tana talked about something recently on Cancel that I have like a connection to.
Oh,
that I was
yay.
like, oh, good thing that I didn't do that. Like that, maybe I can say that, right? I'd probably say like a little bit of what it was or not. Maybe not. I'm scared. Maybe I shouldn't.
Well, now I want to
maybe.
know.
Subscribe to Patreon and you'll find out.
Keep it behind a paywall. I wish you could really lock it, like encrypt it, where no one could even like screen record. Like if they had a phone, it would just be blank. You know, it's so annoying. Okay, well, anyways, we're going to spill all the tea on Patreon. Go to patreon.com/JustTrish. We do
Maybe we'll
bonus
read-
videos. What is that? Oh, most of a secret letter.
We'll read one.
What is that? It's like a handwritten letter by like a child. What is that?
Not only children write letters.
Who is it? Who wrote it?
It's from a fan of the show. We'll read it on Patreon.
Wow.
Wait, did you read it? Should we? Maybe it's personal.
I read it. Yeah, it's for us.
Where did they come from? How did it get here?
In the mail.
Oh, no. Well, let's not encourage that, but okay.
But
All right.
anyway.
We all have juicy topics coming. Go to patreon.com/JustTrish. This was a fun little regroup. No drama. Nothing crazy happening, which
Nothing
is always
crazy. Yeah.
I feel like you kind of missed the drama, the 2 weeks, which is probably good.
Probably good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, I was very much that girl from TikTok, just kicking her feet.
On the swing.
And, yeah, on the
Nice.
swing.
That's going to be me one day. I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't miss out. I always feel like I'm missing out, even if I'm gone for like a day. I feel like I'm missing out, but maybe I'll do that. Do a podcast from Hawaii. All right. I love you guys, and we'll see you on Wednesday for another hot topics, because I feel like there's some juiciness coming out soon.
You think?
Yeah, I feel it. It's on the horizon. I know.
Oh.
Oh, no, I don't. But I like to manifest it because then they'll be, Trisha was right on Monday. She knew. I know. I know nothing. All right. Love you guys. That's it. Bye.